looked in at that crazy mage dude and going, nope, there's an archway here, but I don't think we really want to deal with that now. There's something going on there, especially since Will was not with you at the time. Will started testing out ways of getting across the weird bridge that kept vanishing whenever he'd step on it. His theory was that it was the magical items, which he proved. And you guys came back together with Will once you came back here to the starting room. Because he was just there putting stuff back in the cart, and Sylvie was there, and, well, you guys came back. You wandered around, you discovered a weird painting on a wall of some dwarven hero type. You decided, for some reason, all of you, to step onto that one teleportation trap right here in order to get it over with and get yourself immune to teleportation, which nearly killed 2 of your party members because you found out that this particular one potentially leads to the lava pit. Thankfully, the side of the lava pit doesn't have any weird magical suppressions, and so you were able to fly and jump over to the safety of right before the bridge. One of you actually got teleported to the other side of the bridge, and so maintained his magical items, while the rest of you came over, discovered a key, and had to fight a group of ropers. The key has an L on it and shaped like a dragon's. It seems to be made from a piece of dragon bone. And you started figuring out that, hey, maybe this will fit into that weird door, and I think there's more than one door you might have seen, with the skull motifs on them. Maybe if we waved it in front of one of those, we'd be able to figure out how to use it in there. But you also decided that, hey, there's also this door over here with an L on it. Let's see what happens when we open this. And you ended up baned with a bane of everyone is tied up for 24 hours, which most of you failed. Thankfully, 2 of you were not in the room, and thankfully, 2 of the people that survived are the type, that didn't get, stuck in one place. Are the kind of people that you would hope to watch over the rest of you. You also found a body with some magical gear on it and took it away. Mostly a spell book and a focusing wand. And I believe that's where we left off. You guys had brought every button back to the starting room, and we're basically going to set up guards and watch over them while they, had nothing to do but sleep and talk.
I mean, we could still leave them here and go exploring with the 4 of us or 3 of us. Huh? No, that's not a good idea.
Kale's just going to raise an eyebrow at Frock.
I
no,
don't exactly have a lot of spells on me, Frock. That's a terrible idea.
Oh, and you redistributed your magical items so they're no longer sitting in the cart.
Oh yeah, right now I'm wearing my stuff because I'm outside of the cart.
And I imagine the teleporter thing is going to wear off soon enough.
Definitely.
You tested
make
that.
A good point.
You tested that with Will by accident and discovered it lasts about an hour for you can teleport it again.
I think we should just wait for the rest of the cannon fodder to wake up. Or not wake up, but you know what I mean.
We're not asleep!
What did you call them?
Nothing.
You sure I hear something?
Kale's just gonna be like, he's gonna change the subject. He's like, does any of you have any way to heat water? I mean, we haven't stopped moving for God knows how long. We could have a proper cup of tea. No?
Normally I would, but my hands are a bit tied.
I don't think... Prestidigitation lets me light fires, but not heat things. So I don't think I can do anything.
I have firebolt, but that's not exactly the most safest method of heating up.
Oh, I can chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material with prestidigitation. Does that mean I can make it hot enough for tea?
Yes.
All right, fine. I'm going to have tea. Anyone else?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm.
Kale's just gonna raise an eyebrow. Is that wise?
Yeah. Why wouldn't it be?
He's just gonna I guess I have 8 servings worth of tea for anyone that wants any. I mean, if any of the tied up people want any, I'm sure Sturhall can feed it to you.
They're all just looks like this is volunteer.
Wasn't
Well,
Sir
I
also
mean-
technically caught in that trap?
He was, but I asked if you resummoned him if it would be still caught or not. I wasn't sure if you said what you said.
I think that he would still be caught because the teleportation trap ward also stayed on him, didn't it? Like, he couldn't be teleported. So if that's the case, then the Bane would also stay on him.
Okay.
Or else he'd be teleported every single time.
If that's the case, all of our magic items are still in the cart.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. See, me touching you guys, not gonna happen. So it's up to Frack or Will. Because I don't think Viren would do it either.
Frock and Will, would you be willing to remove the items from the cart and redistribute them?
Sorry, what did I miss?
It turns out that Starhold couldn't have given everyone back their magical items from the cart. Would you? And
Yes,
you
Will
and
does it.
Okay. Will and Frock, got it. Go. Excellent. So
Yeah, I was just gonna have a little tea party over here.
who's staying awake?
Well, I mean, are we just gonna fast forward to sleep? Because it's 24 hours, right? And we just
Right.
slept, like,
Yeah.
5 hours ago?
Yeah, we're gonna fast forward to sleep, and I've got a couple of dreams I want to share with people, and I've got some rolls I need to make.
I mean, I'll sleep eventually. But yes,
Yeah.
I will sleep.
Same.
We're just gonna
Sure,
fast
probably
forward.
stay up for the first 4 hours at least before going to our trains.
Although someone who is not Kale needs to stay on watch because having you guys all trussed up like little lambs for the slaughter is not good.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it. Will and Frock.
I mean, I'll be out on watch for as long as I can before I need some sleep.
Sorry, hold on a second. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Never mind. Nothing. Yeah, we'll Nah, we're just going to sleep.
All right. Phaedra. Shuttle.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm ready to give you your dream sequence.
Okay.
All right. So, Phaedra goes to sleep, unable to move, but thankfully, some good soul in her party decided to, put her close to Shiori anyway, so that at least she has that comfort. It's unclear whether the stress of your current situation is showing you what you're about to see, or if this was simply, well, because of the person you're about to see as well. But you find yourself in an Escher-esque stairwell with stairs everywhere. Not unlike the sequence in the end of the labyrinth. where you're like on one stairwell rising, and you're looking around, and you can see a figure on a not close enough to touch stairwell, but someone that you can see and speak to, kind of upside down from your perspective, just kind of sitting there in a fine suit, horns gleaming. You see Thorn. She's just kind of sitting, one leg down, kind of like looking at something. It looks like she's staring at a mirror in her hand, a hand mirror. You also notice that while you are wearing clothes and everything else, you're not wearing any of your equipment, so no flying boots, none of that seem to be in the stream with you.
Where have you been?
I've been around. Lots of stuff to do with, and not a lot of time to do it in. That's funny, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel that. Every day.
Around and around.
We're getting closer, I think. We've gathered a few of the weapons, but it doesn't seem like we're any closer to our goal.
I guess it depends on the goal you're headed for.
Honestly, I can't tell you which one we're going to pursue first. There seems too many.
True. True. Though, of course, you're not the only ones with weapons and all that, though you have amassed a good deal of special ones. Ones that'll be quite useful against a certain enemy, and might evolve to help you with another. But it depends on if you have enough time to do it all. Do you think you have enough time, Phaedra? She kind of looks up from the mirror, looking down at you technically from her up from her position, but down towards you.
I fear we don't, honestly. I'm not trying to be negative, but I feel like I have to remain so hopeful in front of everybody else. But I feel like if we pursue one, I guess you could say, crack in the mirror, the others will grow larger. But I don't know. That is the thing, time, really.
Yeah. I can't see him, not really. He's hidden from view. But there are still echoes in the mirrors that give me an inkling of what he is up to. But, of course, others in my situation wouldn't have a clue. But, well, I have some special knowledge of this, and especially after what happened with Carcery. Well, and she kind of, you see her shaking her head sadly. Now that's a whole other situation.
Yes.
Guess it depends on if you're going to try to stop and deal with that too, or leave it be.
It's so much.
I know. There are always others, but I know that you have a sense of duty.
Well,
sense of need to do things.
If Jade is there, or if no, she wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't remember it, would you?
I would remember her. If we, I don't know if it's Carcery or if it's Galen, but we got information from a being named Meredith that he was putting these little figurines into these like mirror boxes, and they were shaped like the gods, and I don't know if the gods are necessarily in that dimension, but then there's
trapping them.
Yeah, and then there's the whole scenario with the queen and then your friend.
As she kind of pauses for a second, which queen do you refer, considering you might be referring to one of several?
Oh, fair. The demon queen.
Hmm.
Well, she's trapped behind the gate, not the mirrors. Sorry.
Well, she's trapped in the mirrors, but behind the gate.
Yeah. Sorry. It's a lot, and I'm not the brightest of dwarves.
That's all right.
You said that you've seen echoes in the mirrors of what Galen is up to. Is there more that you've seen than what you've shared with us?
If it hadn't been for the accidental duplication of Alaris, I might not have seen it. But when I realized what he had taken from history, I started thinking, and I connected it with what I knew of that sword. Oh, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Amunet would know. But
She mentioned it.
yes. I know that sword held the soul, up until a certain point, of the paladin of Quer from Alaris.
Yes.
I do know his story, and when I think about it, I realize that I can't see all of it, that something's blocking. And that, of course, made me realize Galen Cole was involved with that. Specifically, what it was blocking was his direct family history. Only vagaries. Things that he had told to others that I had the ability to speak with. Of course, he doesn't remember any of it now, not in his new incarnation, but that was for her to do anyway. He doesn't need to be burdened with it anymore. What I know is that paladin, when he was a child, lost his sister, who was very important to him, in some kind of bizarre accident, that he ran away from his family. Years later, he joined up with the military there, and apparently mentioned that he'd run across his father and looked him dead in the eye without pretending not to know him, and his father figured out who he was, and couldn't stop him from, well, not coming back. And it got me thinking, that would have been Galen Cole, that the paladin would have been his son, and that the daughter he lost, well, he was looking for her and looking to reacquire his family, some sort of drive. Not love, not the way you and Shiori have in no love, but something primal with him. He is obsessed. He is obsessed with this. The one you wish to talk to, who would know even more than I do in this matter, would be the wandering jester, as you might refer to them. Or
Justicatham?
Chesticatham, yes. Well, that's their name. But I believe they've been going by Claire most recently. Is that correct?
Yeah.
They might know a lot more, as they were too there back then.
She mentioned, or they mentioned, Claire mentioned the name of the daughter. I have it in my journal somewhere.
Cassandra.
Yeah, thank you. I have it written down. It's just over on the other side of the room.
I was sort of ironic. How many times in any stories is the name Cassandra always somebody's sister?
Yeah.
Seriously, I had that name, that Cassandra written down back in the 2000 something, 2000 before the teens. Like it was like somewhere in like 2004, 2006, something like that when I was working on it. And I still keep running into people named Cassandra who are sisters. But yeah. Yes. Of course, they are back on Alaris, and you're now here on what is it again? Torel's the actual name of the
Yeah,
where
I think
Faerun's
so.
located? Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're back on Torel. And not even your Torel. But, it's all connected. The Tarston is a dire threat, yes. Galen Cole's threat is even worse. But they will play against each other.
You say that these weapons that we're gathering will grow in power.
They can fight the Tarston. Yes, they are essential against it. After all, Lograth made them back in the day to fight the Tarston and its forces.
But you also mentioned that it would help us with something else.
Well, in their present state, the majority of them won't be as useful in a fight against Galen Cole as they would against the Tarston. They are just more advanced, more magical weapons. But when you fully unlock them and connect them directly to their, well, to the people that they are connected to, well, the power increases. They unlock. They grow in strength.
Do you know how to unlock them?
That's up to each piece and up to the person wielding them. Each weapon does carry a story with it. I believe one of your fellow members is going to be learning about that story.
More dreams to visit tonight, I imagine.
Well,
She
not
smiles.
necessarily from me, from others.
Mm.
But I know these things.
You seem to know a lot, and why is it that no matter what you do, no matter how hard you work or how strong you appear, why is it that people will always look down on those that are less? Why? I don't know. Had a lot on my mind lately regarding just things, and no, that's not a question for you, I guess. Just
Not for me. That's not my domain, shall we say.
do you think we could do it, basically?
Do what exactly are you asking?
Save the world?
Saving worlds doesn't always work out. Sometimes you need to sacrifice in order to save others. It'll all come down to what you decide you wish. It might come down to a choice. Which do you want to save more? And I know you by now that you would struggle morally about that. But
Mhm.
when all sums are equal, all choices are both moral and immoral at the same time. And so you just have to do with what you feel most, or feel what you could live with or not live with, if that's what the case may be. That you can be at peace with, I suppose, may be the best way to put it.
I don't think I'll be ever able to be at peace, honestly. I've already sacrificed one world. It seems.
Which world is that?
Where I came from.
Oh, that world is still spinning. The death curse was eventually aborted there.
Oh, it was?
Yes, it didn't spin out and destroy it.
Oh, last I heard that it was completely it was taking over. I didn't realize that it had stopped.
It was bad, but it doesn't mean it wasn't. She kind of holds up a hand. It
Sorry.
didn't come to fruition, shall we say. The one who put it in place didn't bring it to fruition. Wasn't able to finish their task. They were eventually defeated.
Well, that's good.
Of course, the one on the world you just came from, that's another matter. That is still playing out. We're still yet to see if the people there will be in time to save anything. Of course, it is unclear whether that will be a good thing or a bad thing, ultimately.
I understand.
Now you get one more question before I have to say goodbye. For now.
Oh, fuck. 1 second. I don't know if you know the answer to this, but it was a common thing that kept popping up. 20 years ago, something happened. 20 years, 20 years, 20 years. We keep seeing this theme of something, some occurrence happened, bringing people, taking people away, shattering things, and something with Barovia. What happened 20 years ago?
Several things happened at once. One of the copies of Barovia collided with your world. At the same time, on the world you just came from, there was a collapsing event. Something that, depending on how it was stopped, could have ended up with another domain of dread in and of itself. That would have been a mild effect, or could have consumed that world. It was another god attempting to be born, stealing the powder of a proto-god in the process. It caused a lot of ripple effects throughout across the bottle multiverse. Sorry, I don't remember the terms. And they were all connected together, and as a result, little fragments and portals opened up here and there. And somewhere, the flickering remains of the Tarstone's consciousness must have, well, reignited and started plotting, spreading itself, whispering in someone's ear of how to get it to root. A faint whispering. Something that even the gods did not say. And in this time and space chaos, well, that's when Galen Cole had already been up to things, but he started stepping up his efforts, from what I understand.
Okay. Well, hopefully we'll see each other again, and I will do my best to protect those here, and I will seek out Claire for more
Alright.
information. And she just waves goodbye.
And the dream resettles. Basically, you'd probably be, going through regular dreams at this point.
Yeah. Cool.
Whatever divination
Alright.
tools are.
Turtle, are you ready for
Oh.
your dreams?
No, I don't want my dream sequence, damn it. Okay, fine, whatever.
Alright. So at some point, Kale needs his, well,
Beauty sleep.
yeah, he's been he's a high elf for the, just a regular high elf for the longest time and didn't go through dreams and sleep and all that, but for the most part, occasionally escaping into them because dreams can be interesting.
Yeah, but he
you know.
still sleeps. He's
Yeah.
not a high elf anymore. He actually sleeps now. 'Cause he's a dampier.
Because, well, technically he is still a high elf, but yeah.
I don't
Well,
have that feature anymore as a dampier.
He because of the acceptance of his master's blood, he started losing out on the ability to meditate, so actually eating sleep and dreams. This one is quite different. You are sitting in what looks to be a forest. A kind of cool one, not unlike the ones back home. You could hear owls hooting, and there's a figure cut sitting in front of a fire, looking at it. It looks like that Kyle guy.
God, I gotta talk with this guy. How close am I to the fire? To like
You're
on the
like-
edge of the clearing?
It's like you just stepped into the fire circle, like in the circle of like the light that the fire
All right.
spreads.
He's
That's where
just
your dream
gonna
happens.
settle down across from the fire. He's like sort of just like, oh boy, prophetic dream. Let's get this over with.
Not really prophetic. More of a waiting for you to go to sleep so I could talk to you. Guess it's lucky you're not a full high elf anymore.
Well, yeah, you would have been waiting a really long time, wouldn't you?
Well, I would have known that I couldn't have connected to you otherwise, but he kind of shakes his head. You are still struggling. I know this.
He nods. He's like, I don't think I'm ever not going to be struggling.
I know that well, too. I still struggle myself. Do you feel like you are unworthy of redemption?
Nods. He's like, I'm not really sure I could be what I need to be to gain and keep that type of thing.
No one is unworthy of redemption unless they reject it. Sometimes the path is very long and hard, very treacherous and painful, full of loss and gain. What are you running from?
What do you mean running from? I have. He just like kind of rolls his eyes. He's like, I have nowhere to go. There's nothing to run from. I have no friends, no family, not even a home really anymore.
Are you running from yourself? From your past?
He just kind of like he would sigh. I guess. None of that is me anymore. But it'll always be me. It'll always be the me that's remembered.
He nods. But who do you wish to be?
That's not an easy question to answer. He just thinks for a moment. He's like,
Don't
I
think
don't
about who
even-
you feel you can be. Who do you wish to be?
it's not even a who. It's a I just want to be happy again. I haven't been happy in a very long time. Even when I had everything.
Well, then you didn't have everything, did you, if you weren't happy?
No, and I guess I'm starting to realize that now. He would just kind of like get like one of those like 1,000-yard stares for a minute, and then he's just like the last time I was happy was before I sent Cecilia away.
So you were happy having a family.
I suppose. But I suppose none of that is even possible anymore. So why dwell on it?
Family isn't just a genetic thing, you realize. Family can also be those who you take under your wing. Family has a lot of different meanings.
He's just gonna frown. He doesn't really comprehend that. I guess he does, but doesn't. He's like I don't think he thinks that. I mean, he's thinking more of it like his granddaughter's family. He's like not thinking of like the possibility of other people. He just like shakes his head. He's like, they're only keeping me around because I'm useful. As soon as I make one stupid decision, they'll turn on me.
Is that what you think about these people?
Of course. I mean, just the nature of people in general.
Because that's what you've run into in the past.
And why should I expect any different?
Well, these people are different. They are willing to give you more than one chance. They are willing to help you if you let them.
He's just gonna chuckle like he doesn't really believe that. Like I guess they sort of know who and what I am, and they haven't turned on me yet. But like I said, it's only a matter of time. I'll say something or do something. You know, I'm not known for my wise decisions.
That's okay. They do value you. And as I said, you are worthy of redemption. But you just need to trust yourself on that. And know that you still have a long road to go. But if it gets you to who you wish to be, the sort of person you wish to be, it is worth it.
And he's like, well, there's also the matter of living that long. These people are a death trap.
Even then, he grins.
So yeah, I don't know what he knows to think in this matter.
Do you have any questions for me?
I'm not really sure. I'm trying to. Is there anything else that I need to know about this blade? I mean, it seems to be powerful, but is it going to judge me? like if I
Not
do
in the
wrong,
way-
am I?
Not in the way you think. It will do what it can to keep you safe.
He's like I do remember, it's really hazy, but I do remember there being certain things that didn't like me and made it very clear. This hasn't, but
He nods. And I think it's time to wake up.
yeah, he like I said, he's not really sure what to think. But it's definitely something that he'll dwell upon.
Alrighty. Hello.
Yeah.
And back.
Hey, Frock, are you sleeping on the cart?
All the little goblins got a little cradle. So cute. Little
Yes, I'm
mine
sleeping
cart
in the cart.
bed.
Sleeping in the cart. I'm a big boy.
Big boy.
Sleeping in the car.
Did somebody tuck him in?
My Sylvie is like frozen right now, so I can't sleep on her like I normally do. Because that's an awkward position, so I'm just sleeping in the cart. That feels safer. Four walls. Nothing can hit me. Watch Chris teleport me like into the right now. I can see that happen. Don't do that, Chris. Don't do that. Don't you do
Frock?
that. No, shut up, Chris.
Oh
Shut
no!
up.
Goodbye,
No.
Frock.
No, Chris. No. Don't.
High or low?
Oh, bye, Frock.
High or low, Frock?
Counterspells.
No,
Hello, counterspell.
it's not a spell. High or low?
Oh, are you gonna ruin us?
High or low, Frock?
Even.
That's not.
I mean, it's 50-50, so...
Yes, you succeeded, Frock. Just before the spells on everybody wear off, like an hour before, you yawn, you wake up, you climb out of the cart, probably to take a look at Sylvie. And as you finish climbing out of the cart, you look back and see the cart waver for a moment. As if it vanished and then reappeared here.
That's weird.
Oh.
Where'd you have gone?
Oh.
Now I want to know.
I know.
In the lava?
Probably dumping it all in the lava.
Oh no, it's a far worse place.
It's not. It's bad.
It's a boss battle. I need to go.
Oh, let's all just jump into the carts.
Hey,
maybe-
let's do it.
Hey, maybe it'll bring us down the floor, you know?
No.
Technically,
Mage, will you run Mad Mage?
I have the book, and I after the
looked at the minecart.
shenanigans, after the shenanigans of last week, I was like motherfucker, and so like I looked at I was looking at the Bane and Bless runes and everything like that. Which, by the way, the DC for all of them, where it's like that with the cards, is 22.
Yeah, I would just kind of assume that when they mentioned specifically that Halster's rune is 22, that meant that the other runes were not. I don't understand why they had to specifically say his rune in particular is that, because that's confusing to those of us who go.
Yeah.
I was going to give them 22, or I was going to put them at the level of the level.
Yeah, but then I saw the minecart, and I was like, oh well, fuck.
And that's of course why I kept asking, did you take your stuff out of the minecart and we distribute it?
Yeah.
We did.
Yep.
Fuck you, Grizz. I mean, fuck this dungeon, I guess. It's not your fault.
Well, technically, fuck
Well,
Lokar.
technically, thanks to Tobias, because
Ooh, what's his idea?
fucking what's his nuts? Stirhall was actually bound and couldn't have done that if Tobias wouldn't have said, "Yeah, I would have done that." We would have lost everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yeah, and you
So
nearly
I would have still had my stuff.
And you
I'm
nearly
good.
lost a frog.
Oh, except for Kale.
Yeah, the asshole would have still had his stuff because he's
I'm
an asshole.
gonna kick the minecart.
And Viren.
It's shifted.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's not
Viren
like I actually
technically
have-
doesn't have his stuff.
It's not like I have that many stuff.
But your books.
They're all with the real guy.
My
Do you think he
Anyway,
would have left?
That's a good
there is a spell book though.
Mm.
That one's important.
Chris, are we done sleeping?
It's another hour after that. Just over an hour before the Bane. The Bane wards off on everybody and they can move again. After that, like Frock, you just basically saw that the minecart was like seconds away from whisking you away somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, Chris, I know.
Okay, I was just,
well aware
I
of
was just
that.
double checking. Because it was something that I hadn't realized until I.
I realized ages. I realized when
until
I
I
cast
looked. Yeah, well, I forgot about that part until I was like listening to an episode of Critical Role, like, oh right, I forgot about that.
Anyway,
Yeah, don't worry. I
Are y'all still
haven't
up?
changed my sheet.
So we had a long rest then.
Yes, you had a long rest. You've been sitting around for 24 hours, which means those of you who were in chains other than Stirholt are very hungry.
Eating rations.
You're thirsty, and you probably want to use prestidigitation on each of them to get rid of certain things that would have happened in 24 hours on their own.
I was just like,
Feeding everyone a bean.
Ew.
Hey,
Just go down the line. You're disgusting. You're disgusting. But fixing it with prestidigitation because
important question.
Yep.
We gotta walk over the magic rune again, right? Get immune.
I mean, do we have?
Meredith's like look at that and go, "Hey, no, that thing can lead to the to the lava pit. I'm not going over that."
yeah, but the other part of it is already destroyed. We don't have to worry about the dragon statue.
We have to go.
True, but like
anyway.
lava
Want to
would
risk
hurt a
going
lot.
into the lava pit? Not all of us can fly.
Well, that's your problem, not mine now, isn't it?
Can you fly?
Uh-huh. Well, the spells.
I can teleport.
And think I can dimension door, too.
I'm gonna give me Sylvie and
She
Will-
gestures at Discord. What about down there? Or And she
Sure. You lead the way.
She goes and gestures this way. Or, like, we can figure out if that key works in that door that we found.
That's
Yeah,
what
we
I was
could do
thinking.
that.
We do that?
We didn't do
no, we haven't
that.
gotten that yet.
No.
No, it was
We-
not the correct door.
Yet that was be the incorrect door that fucked us.
Well, I'm game if you're game.
And I forget, did you guys find... Yeah, you guys also found a secret door that led into a closed area, didn't you? Also
Yeah, but we couldn't get it open, right?
Yeah. But you got to open the secret door into there past the painting. I was double checking that. But that looked like another dead end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I
Right,
realized
so-
that the stupid map had been mislabeled and put the thing against the actual door instead of where the secret door was, because it was clearly referencing the secret door. Sorry, I'm grumbling about the map again.
Fair.
I like this module in theory, but someone didn't go through and double check things.
It's a large module.
It's a large module that someone didn't properly have someone proofread or, edit properly. And it's like, ah!
All right, so which way are we going?
North.
North?
I know
suppose.
somewhere.
Yeah, north and
Yeah,
then
let's try
north,
north.
whatever that is. East.
Cool.
So who's controlling Urk today?
We'll get back to Will.
I almost killed him.
Perfect.
Almost killed him. I'm sure he's gonna stay behind Phaedra.
I already got Sylvie, and I have bad luck, so...
Okay, we already went this way. And we went to the weird people were to the left. The right was what was to the right?
I think the right is where we need to go. I think right and north.
Okay.
And scroll a little bit.
Take it everyone's keeping their magic items on them.
Oh yeah, not after
Yes.
seeing the cart disappear. Well, if we saw that.
Well, Frock did.
Did Frock tell us about the cart disappearing?
Sure.
Wait, so magic items back on?
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave my magic... You know what?
I don't trust that cart.
I'm gonna leave my magic items here, but in the corner, and Sylvie's gonna sit on them with her big butt. Big dragon butt.
Is
Mer-
this
Meredith, Meredith is like, why are you doing that, little goblin?
Stay away from my stuff!
Why don't you just carry it with you?
Okay, fair. I'll carry it with me then.
Just
Because
be
we're
honest, I
getting
have
out
Oh,
of
this
been-
place is trying to get you to die by taking your magical items off.
Shut up, you mean lady.
Mean? I'm trying to save your life, idiot.
You tried to steal my stuff.
I tried to steal it for you. There's a difference.
You also cast magic on me.
She kind of frowns. When did I do that?
Yesterday. You do know that the person knows they have been charmed after.
Oh,
charmed
that.
also.
Eh. She kind of shrugs. I was just trying to get you to cooperate, that's all. For your own good.
Isn't
Mhm.
that way the
Alright. So, what you see in front of you is a 20-foot long, 40-foot deep pit that spans the width of the corridor. You can see bloodstains on the pit's sheer
We need to go
walls,
that
which are
far.
too smooth to climb without climbing gear, magic, or spider climb, which means Kale can get over there quite easily. At the bottom of the pit, as you look over into it, you see a 6-foot-long, 3-foot-wide alabaster sarcophagus draped in cobwebs. The lid is fashioned to resemble a giant bat with folded wings. Floating above the vessel, right in the midst of the pit, which means if you tried jumping, you would run into it, is a magic ruin that glows as bright as a candle flame. Those who speak Dwarvish recognize this to be the symbol of death.
Okay, yeah, that's the
Question,
death bit.
Grace.
What?
Question. Why did
Go
you
for it.
toss Will in the lava?
I did not toss Will into the lava.
You tossed him all across the map.
No, I didn't touch him. I think the match glitched. I think the map glitched.
Or did you have more than one token and like one of them got deleted?
No.
It was me.
Wait, what happened to him now? Where is he?
Putting him over there.
Well, we're gonna have to go around this, I suppose.
Yeah,
So.
it was like this way, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, back this way and up.
I'll just grab you guys' tokens and move you. It's easier.
Okay.
This is the forge we were in earlier. Right.
I want to say.
Yeah, you see a destroyed forge in front of you. Rusty iron anvil that's shattered into the remains of it. It's cold and dark and looks like it's been that way for a long time. Bare iron hooks line the walls, and the floors are strewn with rubble.
This is where I found this, and Aminette will pull out the ingot thing.
And once more, that ominous feeling of being watched just like seems to press on you again. It's always present, but it just got a little bit harder. Like, you know, it's the pressure of like a slight fingertip at the back of your neck. It's something that you would ignore after a while if you couldn't do anything about it. And it's as if the fingertip just pressed in briefly, just to remind you that, yeah, I'm still there, watching you.
Kale's gonna yell at it. Would you knock that off? Keep your creepy scrying to yourself.
Except to whoever has the... I think... Wasn't one of you shielded from being observed?
I think so.
Yeah. You're the only ones that isn't feeling this, and you're hearing Kale yelling about something.
I don't think that's gonna help.
Kale's gonna just like do double middle fingers, and he's gonna be like, "Scry this!"
I think we have to go east.
Yeah, I agree.
Sorry,
I
but with
believe
all
that's
my
correct.
magical items back, I'm kind of fucked and we're looking around in my character sheet at the moment.
Sorry,
Oh,
I'll
that's
move you.
why
No.
my health is fucked.
Yeah, no, hold on. I'll deal with it. It's just
Yeah, if we get to combat, I'll have to fix that. Both of my characters are
also
screwed.
it's a fucking hassle handling a shield. So I think I'm almost tempted to just toss it away, even though it's fucking OP.
Big battlecaster.
What does the shield do?
Everything.
Advantage on, yeah, advantage on perception, advantage on initiative.
Yeah, but it has things I can't just unequip it. I have to go into the cogwheel and remove advantage on initiative and.
Can't you just press the? Oh, it's not a normal item.
No.
If you uncheck it, does it?
No.
No.
It doesn't automatically do it.
It doesn't.
Unfortunately.
It doesn't come from that item. I have to go and manually add this.
Or
It also
here's a
does with
pitfall.
due to the fact that it if I carry it on me, I think it gives me a +5 to. It gives me advantage to perception, which is +5 to passive. It's a lot of things, and it's a real hassle.
Going to.
Oh, is this pit trap still
It's
Viren proof, or did we
yeah,
fix? Yeah, but
it-
he's too
Can't-
too quote unquote heavy to go across it.
Yeah, pretty much everyone from about Viren can get across that thing easily, just by jumping.
Sylvie, carry him over.
I'm just gonna. do my teleporting thing.
I can't jump over. I have to crawl over, but
yeah.
Can't
Phaedra-
hello?
Mhm.
Can't Sylvie just carry him over?
I'd imagine.
Phaedra will take the chair.
You see this guy, by the way, in here, is currently sitting on the stairs, eating a bit of bread and cheese and sipping some water out of a bowl.
Does Phaedra have magic eyes up?
I haven't said it yet, so I forgot
Okay,
to take
good.
that off. Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you, Phaedra. So Sylvie will Going across.
So before we get into the new areas, if you're still having sheet issues from your items, please fix it now.
Okay.
I'm on it.
That sounds good.
Yeah, if I could just
Yeah.
snap my fingers and have it done, I would.
Roll 20 is kind of being a dick to me. Because it doesn't want to work properly.
I'm not even sure if I've done this correctly. I might have fucked my maximum hit points totally. Because I don't remember what my actual maximum hit points were, and I just assumed it was 60. But apparently with this thing, I should have 26 more, which is weird. Why did I have 99 before? It's just, I don't know. Just do that. Having a bad time.
Alright.
I'm just gonna assume this is my actual health.
20 work on me, plus.
With the amulet. Alright, I think I'm ready, but I'm not sure, and it might get fucked later anyway.
Did I say I cast 8 on me, Sylvie, and Will?
Not yet. You have now.
Okay, yeah. You get 10 extra hit points from me.
Yeah, I think my hit points are fucked too because for some reason my amulet of health is checked and it's not. My constitution says 19 and I'm at 139.
Yeah,
that's
that's the same. I remember it didn't do that before either. Like it didn't help me do it automatically before either. So you have to do it manually. Just add. Maybe it's something that works in D&D Beyond, but not on Roll20.
Yeah, and then I went in and I edited D. Yeah, fuck me.
Yeah. So I got 10 extra max from 8.
You got okay.
Yeah, 10 extra max HP.
And that lasts for
8 hours.
Yeah. So basically, what I'm doing now is I'm trying to keep track of my own maximum health. I'm trying to keep the maximum health with a amulet, and I'm trying to keep the maximum health of both the amulet and aid.
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 different types of maximum health.
If you want, I can cast it on someone else.
Cast it on someone else. Will is not going to get hit.
Who needs it? Because I can't cast it on Furin.
How much did your health decrease by, Will? Because I went in manually and I did it. Was it 34?
Well, it's depending on your constitution modifier.
Well, we both have the amulet of health, so...
Yeah, but we have
be 19.
different... My constitution modifier normally is 14. What yours is?
16. So that's actually...
How much extra HP do you get per constitution? 1.
1 point per 2.
Yeah. And item works.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
So wait, what?
20.
So wait, why do I'm doing the math completely wrong and I don't understand?
Okay,
did you roll for HP or did you take average?
What?
You can just calculate your normal HP if you never rolled for HP?
No, I rolled.
Ah, okay, yeah. No.
No, it's... So I should get 1 HP for every extra... But I get 2. Yeah, so but I get an increase of 2, so 2 hit points per level. 13 levels, that's 26. So I increase it by 26. I did the math right.
Yep.
My normal HP is 60, I think. It's just that I've switched it out so often that I've forgotten.
Hold on. I'm just going to go here and I'm going to go to the video.
I could check it like an earlier episode.
That's just what I'm going to do. On the road.
if you're going to check on the D&D Beyond, I haven't updated that at any point.
No. I'm doing me on something else.
I'm watching the video. Yeah.
Yep.
I need to toggle all my magical items.
You might be able to see Will's too, if it's from Chris's perspective.
Yep. Just gotta, because we leveled. I gotta go far enough in the video. Oh God.
Yeah, you have to hit right as well.
I mean, isn't it on our tokens?
If you're looking at the video, you probably see what's beyond that door, don't you?
No, because you don't have it updated to the most recent one. I'm looking at an older video.
Yeah, the recent ones I've removed the amulet.
I'm looking at the at an older one, not when we're in the dungeon.
Okay.
Even then, I'm gonna be a level lower or something. So.
Yeah, I need to go to one more. Hold on.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hassle.
Sorry, I guess maybe I haven't.
It's just
yet?
it's
No,
just
it's not on
character
the
sheet. Character sheet is just a fuck.
Yeah, that they stopped doing it automatically, so I constantly forget that that's a thing.
At episode 73, I had 55, so I'm guessing 60 is because I leveled up one more time after that. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what level I was at episode 73, but whatever.
Probably.
It's probably correct. I've been stalling this game.
152. Got it. I found Phaedra.
Yeah, I'm probably correct.
Will, you are... I can't see the number on your bar.
Yep.
So I don't know. But I can fix Phaedra at least. Okay, sorry. Hold on. I will do it right now. Come here.
I'm just gonna guess it's okay.
Edit character.
Yeah.
11.
So this amulet of health and shield that we're using are both hassles on this character sheet.
Yeah. $152, and then we'll just do this over here. 152. Okay, I believe Amanette, you're good at 100, right? Yeah, okay. I believe my character's ready. Sorry about that. Oh, I need to put on her Elven Chainmail, so she's got a 16 AC. That's the other. Elven Chain equip. Okay. There we go. That should be good. Inventory, amulet of health on. Sentinel shield on. Okay.
What's up? Ooh.
It's very quiet.
It is.
Yep, I'm just waiting for you guys to finish. Let me know when you're ready.
Phaedra and Dominate are good.
Very good. All of her stuff was just nothing added to her other than AC.
Alright.
Alrighty then. Continuing on. Everyone's going over to the other side of the trap before you guys attempt to open this door.
Yep.
Yeah, assuming there's room. That's a little tight,
I'm
but...
just gonna start stacking you guys up if that's the case.
Did you want me to do a check for... Phaedra's got a strength of 20. Does she need to make a check for the chair?
Nah, she's good.
Okay.
She is a strong dwarf. The chair is actually rather, it's not overly heavy, so.
You have a strength of 20, dang.
Yeah.
He's a fighter.
This
Come
guy kind of looks up from his meal and actually waves at you guys.
Kale's just gonna reach back and close the door.
Waze, shut the door. That was rude.
Well then. Omnet has... Bless you.
Guy.
Has the bone key. And she's just gonna turn around. Now, if this does something else to the group, I would like to apologize in advance. There's a lot of fuckery down here.
You'll be fine.
She takes out the bone key and tries to... I guess...
Poke the door with it.
Poke this.
Just taking the key and like stabbing it at the door.
Hey, I hear that you're missing this.
Well, I tried to flirt with it. It didn't work. Maybe it needs some bone. Poking with a bone.
So
Giggity.
So the key slides into the skull's nose cavity, and you begin to turn it, and you hear one bolt slide back. And as you turn it some more, you hear another bolt slide back. Turn it more, and get another, until finally a fourth bolt. This door would have been as near to impossible to have picked the lock of as any door could be. It would have been probably like, a very high DC. To attempt to pick it without this specialized key. As you finish unlocking it, the door moves easily, revealing a vast chamber beyond. Ooh, thank you for following. It is dark as any other chamber in there. Very craggy. And you hear... It's as if you feel, that those of you who felt it, whatever was watching you all throughout this dungeon is in here, in this chamber. And you hear what sounds like a chuckle just kind of echoing throughout the room sourcelessly, or possibly from the middle of the room.
The they're here moment.
Net's gonna turn around and just kind of put a finger up to her mouth, like in a shushing motion. She would like to stealth forward and check it out.
I mean...
Alright, as far as you know, you are undetectable.
I think stealth works against crime.
No, it doesn't. But that's what she does. Does she see that out of... Can she see something over here? She got a passive 28.
She can see that there's something floating in the middle of the room, yes.
She's going to take a step back.
And it is turned in the direction of that doorway.
There's something floating over here.
Does it look nice?
Floating?
Yeah, floating.
Say hi.
You
Any-
go say hi.
Anything
Okay.
more than floating?
Kale's gonna start moving to the front of the group, taking
Okay.
I mean,
That was sarcasm. Do you know what sarcasm is, Kale?
Not really.
Meredith
Did you
starts
not read
chuckling.
that in one of your books?
Oh, I'm not the book reader.
Oh. I know something.
How
Wait,
often
wait.
do you come across sarcasm in romance novels?
I'm gonna use.
There's Sean romance novels he's reading if the characters aren't snarky. I
Divine
like
sense.
Divine Sense.
Yeah.
I think this is outside of 60 feet, given the length of this thing. Let me double check.
I mean,
How far away is the
20.
thing standing?
It's not standing.
Remember, the squares are
Floating.
10 apiece.
yeah. So I don't know if this is measuring properly.
Actually, if you're where Phage was at, yeah, you get a powerful, horrific odor of undeath.
Oh, it's an evil undead thing. Let's go smite it.
Wait. What?
Let's not just jump the gun. We need.
It's an evil
Prepared.
undead thing.
We need
I'm
to
an
be
evil undead thing.
prepared.
You're not undead, Sal. Not yet, anyway.
Oh, halfway there.
Living
We
on a
can't
prayer?
just aimlessly rush in. What does it look like? I mean,
What could she have made out? She just, just saw something.
Amunet,
Mhm.
from your perspective, you saw a huge skull floating in the middle of the room.
Oh,
Looks
you
fun.
know, nothing too bad. Just a big giant floating skull.
Not that he needs help,
it's
but
undead.
I'll help. I'll help him on Arcana. We're gonna think about this together.
Yeah, Amanet's got decent Arcana too.
I'm
She's
gonna
gonna
do
Yeah.
go.
Arcana.
Roll
because-
Arcana.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said,
27.
not,
I
yeah.
think I know what it is.
Varen's good.
Amunet, you didn't need to see all of it, especially the most important feature, to recognize what it is. And you would realize that, yeah, this is bad. What you saw was this.
Oh.
Oh, good.
Evil undead thing
Oh.
to be smiting.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, that's friendly.
I'm gonna smite the
Oh,
hell out of this
no, that's
thing.
not friendly.
I told you it wasn't friendly.
It's undead. It's friendly.
In what
Varen,
world is that friendly, Varen?
Varen, you might want to set this one out.
We're fully healed, right?
Yeah, we had a long rest.
Yep, you had a long
Uh-huh.
rest, you're fully healed, you had
Totally.
24 hours to rest.
And that's
fully
why
ready.
the DM wanted to make sure everybody was on the up and up.
Seriously, I want to try talking to it. I don't know if it can talk though. That's the thing. It's dead.
Phaedra
Got it.
just kind of summons Bob and has her shield at the ready. The look on y'all's faces makes me think that this is bad.
Let's cast Shield
What
of
is
Faith on
it?
myself. Oh no, I'm gonna cast Protection of Good. Can I cast it on multiple people?
So you're familiar with like beholders, right?
I cast this
Saying
on
that to
myself.
Phaedra.
We've met an undead beholder once.
Well,
Yes.
that's sort of what this is, but it's just the skull.
Okay. So
So yeah.
no eye stalks. That's good.
The thing is, those
Uh,
of you who got Arcana over 25 would know that a Death Tyrant, unlike a zombie beholder, is fully sapient, and still has eye stalks. They're just now floating around it instead of on swivels.
hell, if it's sapient, let me talk to it. Damn it.
Why would you
It's an
wanna
evil
talk-
undead thing. We must smite it.
Exactly.
Let's.
Cal just rolls his eyes. We're never going to Emlarin. You'll just get arrested.
Let's all think about this before we just rush in.
All of you bundle up with me so you get all the bonuses. My coolness.
Well, what? dear, what do you suggest that we do? We go through this door that has this death beholder thing, or the other door that leads to a shadow dragon?
What?
Let's not do that latter one.
Mm-hmm.
But if we can, if there's any way of not having to do a fight, it might be the best option.
Okay, Mr. Charismatic. Kale, you wanted to go talk to it? Go talk to it!
I don't know if it'll listen, but
That's the chance we're gonna have to take, right? This is where I die. Famous
I'm
last words.
coming
That was-
with you, though. I'm not letting you do
Yes.
this alone.
Question to the DM, GM.
Sure.
This door,
Yep.
most doors in this area have been roughly the same.
You gonna lock me in
No,
there?
this is a very different door from all the other ones you've come across. This
Yeah,
one's
how-
adamantine with an adamantine skull embedded in it.
Would you say that most of the doors in this dungeon have been like airtight sealed?
No, but this one seems to be.
Cool, but it's open.
Correct. It's currently
For
open.
now.
I could just turn us all into clouds and we can just zoom past it.
Are you sure it won't just hit us?
I mean, we can still take damage as clouds, can we?
Yeah, but we're fast and we can go through.
Is there
doors.
another? Is this just a room though, or is this another? Or is there another door on the other side? Like,
Almanat will say, I didn't see. I backed up as soon as I saw the floating skull.
my regret, my worry of that one, Will, is if we can't get out of here, and how long it takes to get back into normal form.
True.
It's just an undead thing.
You don't have any form of understanding of things that are stronger than normal undead things.
You
do
don't have a sense of danger, do you?
Turns
This
to the
I
Gerblin.
have dragon.
Perhaps
Rule
I can
number
just
one
cast dispel magic at the thing and it goes away.
Rule number 1 of
can't
combat:
counterspell
never
it.
underestimate your opponent.
I'm not saying it's gonna be weak. I just say
I mean,
undead.
I managed to parlay with an
Fine.
arbaleth. I think I can do this.
I'm willing to let you try, but I'm not going to let you go alone, Phaedra says.
Okay,
to
that's
Kale.
fine, but you gotta keep these other rabid fanatics from bursting in and ruining things. Maybe it's just as stuck down here as we are.
Should I sneak across the room?
Yeah, Phaedra will kind of nod towards Kale.
Sorry, what was that?
Yeah, I'm just gonna start pushing my way to the front of the group.
I don't think Gris heard you.
Yeah. Or Grizz is muted.
I heard you. I was waiting to see. I was waiting.
She's waiting to see me kill myself.
Because you were saying that in character. I thought you were asking them if you should go sneaking into the room.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
could.
Will
I'm
was
pretty
asking
sure
in
it's going to.
character.
Oh,
you.
sorry. My bad.
Yeah.
Do I know enough about scrying to like tell him that it's probably? Well, no, probably not.
I mean, maybe if you vanish, it might be not an issue.
Maybe try to find another door. That's good. I mean, you are the best in being invisible. It's not a bad idea. But I don't know.
Is that lava back there or chasm? I'm guessing chasm.
The chasm is where the lava is. So yeah.
Okay,
there's
so
some-
can I see the like glow of lava in the background?
I
I have like the crazy vision, so I can see all the way out to
There
here.
would be like a light glow, but mostly it's the chasm that's broken into there.
He's just
By the
gonna
way,
say,
Kale,
like,
Kale, you actually stepped into the room, yes?
sure, I'm stepped into the room at this point.
And you hear that announcer voice that you've occasionally heard when you've been fighting things or when you teleport saying, "Ooh, now look at this! Our heroes have made it to their final destination!
Oh,
What's
good.
gonna happen next?" And you hear you hear a voice from the middle of this thing saying something. What languages do you speak, Kale?
Nothing useful. Draconic, Elvish, Common, and Undercommon.
Well, you hear Undercommon. You hear a voice in Undercommon say, "Come, let me rid you of this frail life that you lead." and put you to a greater purpose.
But I already have a greater purpose. Could we maybe talk about this?
What do you do?
Can we
Well,
go fight now?
I'm gonna glance back at the others, and he's like, "Well, are you guys ready for a greater purpose?"
No.
I already have one. I doubt.
Well, that's
thinking
what I
of that
told
can
it,
give
and
me
it
a
just
better
laughed.
Oh,
one.
good.
I'm gonna go smite it now. Is that okay?
Go right ahead, smite it.
So diplomacy's out the window, is what you're saying.
Well, I could try a little bit more, but it just laughed at me.
I think diplomacy
it,
is out the window.
Kale's just gonna be like, sure, okay, yeah, it's coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
It's time to roll
yeah.
initiative.
Yay,
Where's
initiative.
Brock, by the way?
Yeah, I can't see Frock at all.
He's underneath of you.
Okay. So he's within 10 feet of me,
Nope,
so
I
what's
didn't go
the
to the
bonus I gain?
Oh, that's right, yeah. Am I within 10 feet of Frock?
5, I think.
For
plus
initiative?
Yeah.
Let me double check real quick.
Oh no!
It's your proficiency bonus, right?
Yeah, so +5.
Plus 5.
Oh no!
Alright,
I'm too
so
far from it. That's such a
11,
bad
so I'm
thing.
15.
You seem so afraid.
16.
Don't you want to make a friend, Viren?
Well, that's what happened.
I'll do Death Tyrant roll so low.
Because I was charming it.
Dominant.
I was talking to it and distracting it. I'm doing you all a favor.
What the fuck did I even roll? Oh, 17.
High.
Die.
So I suppose there's no point in doing
Yes, I moved my character
okay.
so
necrotic damage to this guy.
So,
You roll for
plus
Stir
5,
Hole as well,
19.
Fluffy?
No,
No.
it's an echo and moves on my turn, basically.
Ah.
And
Yeah.
then
Just checking.
It's a
I
reaction
this-
to move it.
31 Shiori.
Yeah, that's what happened. You give me +10 to my already 9 or whatever.
Ooh, nat 20.
No, I didn't click my token at first, so it's 8.
Oh.
Which is good, because then I'm after Sylvie.
I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing that I'm going first, but it is what it is.
Okay, so I'm gonna actually roll to 7, so that's a 12.
Let's not do that.
Alright, let me know when you guys are ready.
Is this gonna be a long battle?
No. We're gonna die quick.
We're gonna die quick. Great.
Cool. Oh.
Okay, I think we're good. I really hope. I need a new HDMI cable. Fuck.
Alright, Cheery.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I cannot see through Stir Hole at all, so I don't know what he sees.
There's a pillar, like, right there.
Yeah.
So you'd have to move over this way to see
Yeah,
it.
he would have. Now I can see in there. He would have moved here-ish. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Well, first right here, because I can because I can see it from my
Now-
position.
So one thing you guys, the guys, since you rolled high enough with your Arcana about Death Tyrants, that you are aware of is, unlike Beholders, they don't have an anti-magic cone facing that way. So thankfully, Starhall didn't just vanish like he would have if he had been facing a living Beholder. However, facing that way, anything in that range can't regain hit points, and if a person were to die while being looked at by a Death Tyrant, they would reanimate as a zombie.
Oh boy.
Oh no, Sylvie!
This is like the ultimate minion.
Okay. Well, for the fun fact for it.
Sorry, you don't have that ability yet.
I'm gonna do bonus action Hexblade's Curse on it.
Alright.
Can someone blind it?
going to do, as an action, I'm going to cast Blink. And then my last movement will be to get here. So we're going to my displacer clock back on, and we're going to do... Where's my Blinky? I had a symbol I used for Blinky, and I can't remember what it was. I'll just do yellow. Well, first let's see if I actually blink. Because that's the end of my turn. 1d20. Nope, that's the wrong... 29. 1d20. Stupid keyboard. I don't think that's enough. 11 or higher. Okay. So I am still here. That's all I got, Captain.
What's the range on its death gaze? Like, out of curiosity, you said it's a cone, but
Once
do we not know
again,
that?
Yeah, you guys rolled high enough in Arcana. 150 feet.
Oof. Okay, that's pretty big.
We can't see out of that. What's the angle?
It's
90,
currently
30?
gazing in your direction,
So, like,
past that pillar.
we want to be back here. Can we line of sight it with a pillar?
No, if it can't see if it can't see you in that same direction, you can't see it.
I know, but I could step out from behind a pillar, shoot it, duck back behind,
Yes,
that kind of thing.
That's something you can do. Yeah. Movement.
I was asking if pillar actually like blocks it.
Yes, the pillar would block it.
Okay.
No.
Meredith.
That's all I've got, Captain.
Meredith. Oh, sorry. I thought you said you were done. My bad.
Yeah. You're good. I did. I want to make sure it was heard.
10, 20, 30, 40. Get her there. It's like, ah, shit, that thing looks nasty.
Go hug it.
She ponders for a moment. What do I want to do with her? Let's see. Hold on. So, yeah, she is gonna dash down this way. Try to spread out. Eminette.
She should be lower. She's at a 12.2. For some reason, it rolled a 21, but because the token wasn't selected.
Sorry.
She's actually lower.
I thought I'd already done that. Sylvie.
She is gonna take me on a ride. Oh.
Little.
Right behind, right there.
Okay. A frog has appeared.
Yeah, sorry, I was making sure that wasn't still in there.
And she still has an action, so she's gonna paralyze breath, I think.
Yeah, that's another thing that probably would have been disseminated from the knowledge arcana. Again, high roll because of this. To know that death tyrants can't be paralyzed.
Okay, golf breath then. That froze, you thing. Does that work?
Oh, I got a 21. I didn't realize I'm falling invisibly again.
Half damage then? I should probably roll for damage.
Yep. Alright. Takes So, Death Tyrant.
I was wondering what lair was. It's Lair. But anyway.
I am terrible at spelling.
I was just like, lair action. Does the map get a turn? Sorry.
Yeah, and I can't even edit it now.
It's alright. I was just like, it broke my brain. You don't need to fix it. It just was. It's
It
just
broke your
confused
brain.
me.
How about that? That's a statement.
There, sorry. Since it bothers me to look at that too. Realizing that I am such a terrible speller. Anyway.
I'm not much better.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. One of those floating eyes around it swivels towards Sylvie. As a legendary
Can I
action.
counterspell?
No, these aren't spells.
The holder, yo.
Yep.
You do know that protection from good and evil is on it, right?
What does
I
that
did
do?
pop that earlier. Let's see.
Is aid? Wait, is aid also concentration?
Nope, 8 is just active for 8 hours.
Okay.
Yep. But
No concentration on it.
who'd you give the third one to? You never said.
I gave it to KL because.
What did I get? What did I get hit points wise?
10 hit points.
Yeah. Well, the thing about this is these are eyes. They don't have spell attacks. These are you guys have to resist them.
Yeah, they're saving throws.
Which means evil protection from evil and good does nothing.
Damn it.
All right, so I have to roll what type of eye ray is being shot at her.
God damn it. Please don't be erased that.
Technically, I guess, wouldn't the frighten ray, or if it has a frighten ray, would that not work?
I mean, that wouldn't work.
Because the target can be
So
frightened.
It gets disadvantage in attack rolls. It can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed.
Yes, actually, that is the ray that just shot out of its eye. A fear ray goes shooting out of the eye. No effect against Sylvie.
Yay!
But at the same time, let's see here. What's the other roll going to be for? How many? Oh, only 2 this time. You hear actually, no, that would be these dice instead. Hold on.
What do you mean this time?
Every
There we
fucking
go.
round,
Those
yo.
dice, not that dice. That dice was supposed to be for the eye ray. This dice for this other thing. 6,
Lair actions.
7.
Other thing. No, that's comforting.
Lair actions, and then legendary actions.
A group of zombies starts lumbering out from between these broken things. You hear the groans coming off of them.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Let's throw zombies into the mix. Oh, this is fine.
Yeah, all my necrotic damage. Just so useful right now.
Hmm.
Alright.
Hey, wait, I gotta roll fear on birds. You should have to roll fear on undead. Just saying.
Yeah, I would have to. Well, there's reasons that now
Well, I
I'm
know.
gonna have to roll wisdom saving throws. It's
Thank God
fine.
this isn't a bird.
And the dwarf can't see them right now.
Nope. It's fine. And my emotional support Dargon is in the no space. It's fine.
Yeah. Kale's just gonna say, I'm tired of you scrying on me. He's just gonna Eldritch Blast.
Oh, good.
That probably doesn't hit. Oh, and actually, I'm also going to Form of Dread just for the extra hit points, but I'm not going to convert to necrotic damage.
13 hits. I mean, sorry, the 21 hits. That's why I took 13 damage.
Okay. 1d10 plus my Warlock level. Yay, 1! Woo!
Is that 1 extra damage for me, or
No,
I mean,
that's my hit points. That I get I get
Okay.
14 extra points.
yeah. As long as you're not within the icon of this thing, you can still gain that. If you were in the icon of that, actually, are you? Hold on. No, I think you're hidden. I think you're hidden by the pillar. No, wait.
Well, if that's the case, if I need to move, I will move behind the pillar
Are you
so that I can.
underneath them? Yeah, if that's the case, you'd be moving. Oh wait,
I'm moving
no.
there.
If you did that right when you were hitting the target.
No, I did it afterwards because I hit the target. Let's say I hit the target, I moved, and then I form of dread.
Oh,
because it's not really gaining hit points. It's just
okay.
increasing.
So you can do form of dread anytime. It's not.
Yes, it's a bonus action. I can do it whenever the heck I want.
Cool. No, I was just double checking on that because I thought it came with the thing for a moment. Phaedra, your turn.
Alright, she will go into the room, so 10, 20, she can get about right here, I guess? Okay, and then, let's see, what's the range on this? 60. So 10. Can she thread the needle in between Shuri and Stirhole?
They're 10-foot squares.
Yeah, 10-foot squares.
Yeah. Okay, she's going to 10, 20, 30 foot. Yep. Sacred Flame.
Okay. Can you roll the thing?
I did.
Oh, sorry, got vanished under some whispers to me. Didn't see that at first. Wow, that's a lot of radiant.
And let's see, bonus action. Hold on, sorry. Nope, that's her turn.
Alrighty. Urk.
Hey, that's me. Hello, I'm Urk.
Hello, I'm Urk.
I will be playing your Urk today.
I will be your Urk today. What can I do for you?
The artist formerly known as Urk.
Sound a bit more metal.
Irksome. Well, I don't see anything. That's 10 feet, right?
Yep, each square is 10 feet.
20, 30. So he can see the Death Tyrant.
Yes.
And you can also see a goblin up in melee with it, which makes it hard to do magic attacks.
He can take it. God. Spells that I have not read before. 5 foot wide. If a spell is 5 foot wide, would it hit Stirhole or Shiori if he shoots it from here to hit the tyrant?
Neither. It's technically 5 feet of space right there.
Oh yeah, that's true. In that case, Urk is going to shoot lightning bolt at the Death Tyrant. And
saving throw.
there you go. And
lightning ripples past. And
I don't play bards. I don't understand bards. Bardic Inspiration is bonus action.
Yep.
Metal.
Bardic Inspiration 2 is pretty much next in line. Yeah.
No.
But yeah. Can you just turn around and give Bardic Inspiration to Aminet? And I don't know what that means. if it means you get Node of Potential as well. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's a Bardic creation.
That's how it works. Alright, good. So
Anything
Bardic
else?
Inspiration. Nope, that's his turn. There you go.
And Minette, you're up.
Okay, let's do this. So speed of 30. So we're gonna go right over here next to Stirhole.
Up.
And we're going to first attack with light crossbow. And
That
then
misses.
bonus action hand crossbow.
That one hits.
Okay. And then
It's not auto-voting damage, so...
yeah. Let's see. And she is Frock within 5? Which
I'm
she
within
gets
5 feet
Yeah.
of the thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's within 5.
Okay. So the hand crossbow.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
And that is her turn.
Alright, Will.
Yeah, 5, and then... Sorry, that's 5, and then 10. And then 25, he would make it to basically where Urk is right now. Just gonna leave him there for now. And he's gonna use his bonus action to dash. So he goes to another 5. And then 15. And 25. Then he's going to... I don't know. Didn't think this far. I thought there were zombies around here, but I guess I don't see them.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
they're
You
way in
heard
the
a
back.
groan, but...
Don't worry about them.
I wonder if... I just wonder, does Fruck want to take this Death Tyrant on her own?
No.
Oh.
It's a bit too much. I'm gonna do a lot of damage, though.
I was kind of thinking maybe just stop its line of sight.
How? You can do that if you want.
Yeah, but that would also stop everyone else's line of sight.
Oh, you're just gonna leave me alone with the thing.
I would trap you in with the Death Tyrant.
In the Ring of Fire.
No. Well, no.
Do it.
No, it's too stupid. I can't do that. He's just gonna hit it with blight. It's you would probably die.
I feel insulted.
Yeah, he is gonna hit it with blight, even though it's undead.
Alright.
So, 18 damage?
Yep.
Oh, good.
Good
I hope
moves.
this thing is
It's not
vulnerable to
resistant.
radiant damage.
Theron, you're up.
Oh, yay.
Vulnerable to radiant.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you can gain hit points anyway. You can stand in its cave. You'll be fine.
I can lose hit points permanently. Okay. Here. That's a lot of people currently lined up.
Yeah, movement speeds.
Wow. I regret my decision already. Would I be able to shoot over them without?
You have the potential of hitting them if you miss.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
It's also, from your perspective, would potentially be half cover with that pillar.
Okay, actually I have a study. How far away is that? How many spell slots do I have for this fight? It is... Well, to be safe, I'll do... Gonna cast Misty Step. And go all the way to here.
That's very brave. Are we sure this is Viren?
It beats being in the line of sight of the tyrant.
Whatever do you mean? That's definitely Viren.
I'm hiding behind a pillar.
Now the Death Tyrant just moves over here and bites Viren.
Like Pac-Man, only bad.
Waka,
To be
waka,
honest,
waka.
I think we all would prefer to use a bite attack over like a ray.
This is fair.
Whack it.
Go Goblin, go.
Should I put money on whether or not it's a miss?
It's absolutely gonna be a mess. Unless it's a crit.
And no one wants to take up that bet.
Yeah, this... I'm not gonna bet on the
y'all.
worst odds.
I'm gonna
With
hop
F5.
off
We all know this.
Sylvie, and I'm gonna be flanking.
Well, since this thing's floating, and floating about 10 feet up,
Okay, yeah, in that case I can't once.
Sylvie was able to grab, to fire, breathe at it, and I assumed that Sylvie was keeping within eye line of it, so...
Okay, I'm gonna try and hit it. God, please help me.
That's a miss. That's
Fuck
a miss.
God damn it.
You have a +9. Oh, jeez, not. You can't
I
just
have a
roll. You just
+9
can't
and
roll.
I just can't roll. Like
Roll better.
Then
So-
I will cry.
So, is it my turn?
Yeah. I can't do anything else now.
So as three of its eyes begin to circle and start firing, because you are within biting distance, Frock, it will also bite you.
Bye, Frock.
Chomp.
20 actually misses.
All right. And three
At least
of
you have
its
that in
eye
common.
stalks fire.
Fuck you.
A 1, a 7, and a 4. So let's see now. The Charm Ray is going right at you after it finishes biting at you, Frock.
Boy. You're wise, right?
I'm like super wise.
Roll a wisdom saving throw, please,
I don't know,
Frock.
right?
Let me double check if all my things are ticked. Yes. Come on, don't fuck me, roll fancy.
Alright.
Nice.
The Slow Ray is aimed at Amunet.
Dexterity saving throw? Got it. Coming right up. Ooh. That one!
At least it's choosing poorly for its rays.
And the sleep ray is heading for Will. Yeah, these are like the worst rays. It's like, oh my god, these guys do not want me to do anything harmful to you guys. The nice guys want to say, yeah, this looks like a fearsome enemy. You're gonna come in and crush it, and I'm gonna be sad.
Wow, okay. So it's magic.
The advantage?
Yeah.
Noise.
Didn't even need the advantage.
I have +9 to wisdom saving throws.
You are a druid.
Well, it's
Yeah.
not like the Nether Skull knew this. Well, the Death Side
It
knew
didn't
this.
do a background check? What the fuck?
I mean, he's been scrying us all this time. You think
Yeah.
he would have,
Well,
like...
it's not really scrying. It's more of it can see you on this layer of the dungeon.
It's watching us on TV, but it's too busy getting it.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, it's too busy getting another Pringle off of the
It's
tube.
basically like the scary looking formidable security guard that keeps taunting you over the intercom, and then when you finally break into the security office, it's holding a gun, but the gun is breaking, and you're like, why was I afraid of this guy? Shuri.
Yeah. Oh, it's 10 feet in the air.
I would
so
so
she
watch a
can't really-
horror movie like that.
So she can't really do much to it. But we're gonna go 10, 15, 20, 25. Because as she's running this way, she'll see our friends.
Yeah, as you get there, you suddenly notice that there are zombies lurching out of between those rocks.
Sternhall's gonna run over here. Yeah, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast the thing that's floating in the air. Boop. Boop. And boop.
Miss, miss, and miss.
Yeah. They're gonna be like, we got some shambling friends in the back. That ain't good. And that's gonna be it my turn, so we'll roll, and I don't vanish.
What does Stirhole do?
He does nothing.
Fucking Stirhole.
He can only use one of my attack actions with a weapon. And unfortunately, the fucking thing's floating, so I can't do that. Get down here, you son of a bitch.
Alright, so Meredith launches her bladed chakram at the thing. And misses horribly.
Will, points and laughs.
Let's see, Meredith has more than one hit. It's hard to tell because she's both monk and sorceress. Extra attack. Yeah, but she just threw her throwing weapon. Oh well. She kind of like grimaces at that. Sylvie! Because it's magical, it comes back to her, but not until the end of her turn.
He's gonna bite. Nope.
Anything else, Sylvie?
No. I mean, we can't flank, so...
Yeah. Alright. Time for another eye ray.
We could not.
Let's see. Now, which one of you is it going to try to hit that with?
Ooh, me!
Let's see. Well, Sylvie is the one that just tried to bite, but Sylvie wasn't much of a challenge. It is probably going to go after the one. Aim this ray right at the one that caused it the most. No, that's right. Amunet's hit. Oh, sorry. No, Amunet's not. Oh, Amunet, did you re-hide?
Negative.
All right, so I left that on there by accident. Oh, did you duck behind the pillar?
Nope. She didn't hide at all. Her bonus
Right.
action was the second shot.
All right. So yeah, the eye ray is going right for you. It is an enervation ray. Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. With advantage because she has a death token.
Oh, that's.
Still fails.
35 damage, but aren't you like
Resistant to necrotic
anyway?
Yeah.
So you take half that.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, look, that just shows how much danger I'm in.
I'm in danger.
Will uses his action to push Varen out.
Oh wait, hold on. I would like to use my bardic inspiration for my saving throw.
Go for
I
it.
gave you that.
You gave me that. It's a D8, right, or a D6?
D8.
Hey,
I don't
This
know.
level it's D8.
And
Does he have
there's
that
a-
many levels? Well, but he's not full bard.
Woo!
Yeah, but he has enough levels for the 8.
Okay.
Also,
and
there's
there's
that
a
thing
bonus
the
for
thing.
the note of.
And I get 4 temporary hit points.
Can she though? If she's
Plus
in the
the
eyeball
charisma
cone?
modifier.
You can't
Oh.
gain hit points, even
Ah, that's-
temporary ones.
Oh, I'm in the
Oh.
eyeball.
Yeah.
Well,
it's not even
balls.
temporary. Damn.
I still didn't take any damage, so yay.
No damage?
No, because I.
Oh, rogue. Bullshit.
Oh yeah, because
No, wait, is that only
evasion-
dexterity?
No, it's not. It's not dexterity save.
Oh, okay, so I
Was it
still
con
take
save?
I'll take a quarter of that then.
You still basically took no damage.
So we'll call that. What, 8 points of damage? Is that right?
36,
That is
18,
one more
9,
for that, yes.
8.
I used a calculator to determine that because I could not do it. Oh hi.
Zombies are lumbering out from
Oh no.
between the rocks.
Hey, look, a mild nuisance.
Kale.
Kale is going to step out like enough to see the thing and just unload Eldritch Blast into it. They are not necrotic, they are staying force. Come on, do the one more.
Oh,
wow, that's very accurate.
Oh,
Nice.
You just killed it. Aw.
no.
Alright, and then
it's
he's
massive
going
damage
to
to it.
very nonchalantly step back behind the pillar, like right there. He has enough movement to do that, so.
Phaedra.
Yeah, so not the optimal situation for her wife being the closest to the shambling things. So she's going to see that. Sure move! And yeah, this is gonna have to be a thing.
And you see the whole bunch of zombies is coming out of the darkness.
That's our turn.
Poor Phaedra. Her emotional support dragon is not there to help her.
Nope.
Urk. What does Urk do?
Stuff. Ooh. So that's 5. So 10, 20, 30. He's gonna move over here. And he's gonna just blast these zombies.
Good choice. Didn't realize I didn't have the flying token on it. That shows that it's 10 feet up in the air.
So he's gonna hit them with how big is it? 10-foot radius sphere. Yeah, so he's gonna hit them with shatter. But he's gonna cast it. He's gonna cast it at 5th level. Oh, it doesn't have a. No, what the fuck? Why is there no text coming out when I do this?
I don't know.
Yeah, no. Shatter at 5th level. There we are. And it's 27.
All right.
And
the DC is that.
Constitution saving throw. Hold on, I just need to make sure that I hit everyone. Yeah, he's gonna center it right there. So he would hit everyone, I think.
Yeah. Only one of them survives that.
That should help. That should help with Phaedra's little issue.
Thank you.
And then he's gonna turn around and hit another inspiration over here.
Hey!
Can you give me inspiration so I can hit?
Actually, you know what? I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
He does feel pity for the goblin and does give the goblin inspiration instead.
Thank you.
Have
Really
pity
change
for the goblin.
Watch me
fair.
still miss.
No!
Don't.
No.
There we go.
You are up.
Okay, so all the zombies are dead?
Except
There's
Majority of
one
them.
that you still see.
Okay, well, she can't see any of them, so she's gonna go for the Death Tyrant again. Okay, so... Okay, yeah. Okay, so... Light...
That misses.
Hand.
That hits.
Okay, and there we go. Oh, no sneak on that. Sorry. Oh, wait.
Okay,
No, wait.
so that's...
He's still there.
There, he's still there. Sorry. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm still there.
All right, with that sneak damage, the you hear it. You hear the announcer who has been occasionally going ooh a hit, and yet the underdogs are scoring something big here. You suddenly hear the play-by-play announcer yell, "How could this have happened?" as you see the nether skull just sort of explode and all of the eyes turn black and vanish into dust.
I haven't even landed a hit yet!
This is unbelievable! This might be the greatest upset in the history of Undermount!
So we did it?
I think
Go silent.
That-
There
that
are
was-
still zombies filing into the room, but they... you can attempt to avoid them, or you can decide you want to attack them, and we'll see what it goes. But there are zombies.
Well, might as well clean them up.
Yeah.
That was a waste of a spell slot.
Cal's just gonna pat Varian on the head.
It was CR 14, and there are plenty of you, so yeah.
Action economy.
Yeah.
Yep, and the fact that it rolled so low and it rolled shit eye beams. Oh my god, I can't believe it. The only potentially dangerous one it rolled was Enervate, and on the person that would hurt the least.
I was actually gonna look up something real quick.
Okay,
Where's my-
so do you guys wish to fight the zombies or not?
Hey,
We might as well clean them up.
Chris,
Yeah, clean them up.
Chris,
Yep.
Fuck is gonna click.
I'm giving you permission to just go and another Death Tyrant counter.
Yeah.
No, because that wouldn't make any sense for
Death Tyrant uses
plot
last
line of
stand.
this.
No, we'll clean up the
I
zombies.
think
You
we're-
could give him you
Same
could give him
That
this.
was a bit too easy. Maybe we should add another one.
Well, yeah.
No,
How about a Dracolich?
Can you imagine
No.
that? A fight with 2 Death Tyrants?
No,
You could
no,
put a
no,
Dracolich in here instead.
No, you'll see. You'll see.
Yeah, we're coffee now.
But since
On my first
you
one.
guys have decided to take on the zombies, I think we should take a break here because there are more than just that zombie there. There's a bunch of zombies in that cavern back there.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat.
All right.
Finally,
so-
something I
so
will be
break.
able to hit.
Maybe.
ones only.
You have like AC 12.
You rolled lower than that, though.
I'd have to roll a 3. God damn it. Anyway, yeah, quick break.
Right, quick break then. If I'm supposed to do that.
Alright, I have returned to my desk. How are people?
I'm back. did manage to read 2 whole books on the car ride to Philly.
Nice. That's cool.
I haven't read any books in a while.
What did you end up reading?
The second and third books of the Book of Coley trilogy, or the Trials of Coley, by this author.
I still had the first one to get involved with.
Yeah, it's by this author M. Carey. I think he did. God, he did some other book series that I really liked.
Wasn't that the girl with all the gifts?
No, maybe it could be. I think so. And Mark Carey, he did some other book that I really liked, or maybe it was a comic series. I don't remember how I found him. I swear he did a comic series. Maybe I'm thinking of a different Carey. But interesting, far future post-apocalyptic type story. And then I'm reading another post-apocalyptic one called it's the second book of the 5th season.
Okay, that's the title.
Huh? The I can't remember the name of the series, but the first book is the 5th season. The second book is... Fuck if I remember. I'm reading the damn thing. It's the Broken Earth trilogy, and the second one is called The Obelisk Gate. But I haven't gotten far enough into the series to figure out what the hook is, what the secret is. Which is good, because I like secrets to stay secrets for a little bit while.
Yeah, those are fun. Yeah, I've got some books.
Oh, I'm thinking of Mike Carey wrote The Devil You Know.
Ah.
That's the one that's it's sort of like the Dresden Files, but the dude's an exorcist instead of a wizard.
Cool.
It's pretty good.
Do you want something that's kind of like that, but a little bit more, a little bit rougher in the language? I would suggest the Quincy Harker Demon Hunter series.
Yeah. I think I only read this one because this is the guy that wrote the comic series, the Mike Carey. He wrote Unwritten, which I never made it all the way through because it just kept... It's sort of like the dude is... The kid was written into the world by his father, and he's finding out about it after his father died or something. It's kind of weird.
That makes me think of the game Alan. What was it? Forgetting the full name of it.
Alan Wake.
Yeah,
one of the Alan Wake series. Yeah.
I was thinking something that I couldn't remember the last name.
So apparently, the Alan Wake series is the same universe as Control.
Oh. And it's by the same. That means it's done by the same people who did.
I think so.
Who did that one time travel game that had a great soundtrack. Okay, now it's basically...
Yeah, Alan Wake is a writer and preternaturally altered individual identified by the Federal Bureau of Control. So yeah, it's the same universe.
I keep meaning to play Control. I got a copy from Humble Bundle.
It's very SCP. It's very that's why I brought it up, because it was playing Control. Yeah. It's very the Bureau is kind of like the SCP guys. They collect objects that are whatever they call it. They have a name for it. But I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I just got the telekinesis power, and I'm stuck.
Yeah, I really have to start playing that. Maybe I'll do that tonight.
Sorry if that took a little bit longer. Bike.
I'll probably go back and get the trade paperbacks for the unwritten so I can finish the damn thing. What I hate about comics, they just keep coming and I don't have anywhere to put them.
Yeah. I've got like 2 big things of them over there, but then I end up stacking comics I haven't read yet or certain series on these shelves that used to belong to DVDs, but since I put all of my DVDs into big binders and got rid of the cartons for them, they've just become perfect, perfect comic shelves.
Oh, I could get them on Kindle and Comixology. I could do that too. It's the thing, like I don't have any room for storage, so like keeping books anymore, I just get rid of them.
Yeah, I hear that.
But I have 2 like of the long white boxes of comics, and I don't know what to do with them. Like I don't think I'm ever gonna read them again, and they're just being in the way.
Find out where you can if you can sell any of them, because the 1 or 2 of them might be worth some money.
No. They're all red and like new stuff. They're nothing old.
I guess I'm someone who has them from like 40 years ago. Or 30, 40 years ago at this point.
No, they're all like My Little Pony and Adventure Time. They're not even good comics.
I don't have any of the My Little Pony comics, but I do have Adventure Time.
Space Punks is Diablo meets Borderlands.
Fun.
Ooh, you get to play a pig guy, and a bug guy, and generic human guy #1, and generic hot chick #2. Hmm.
Welcome back, Pedro.
Welcome back.
Yee.
Waiting on.
I think everybody's here.
Quentin?
I'm here.
Oh, Quentin. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm just muted for eating.
Alrighty. So, that means it's Will's turn.
I'm doing stuff.
Yeah, we're fighting zombies in the cave.
Oh boy. Do you think zombies are stupid enough to walk into fire?
Probably.
Absolutely.
I mean, Viren probably knows.
Mm.
So, Will, it's all up to you.
Yeah.
What to do?
Yeah, Will doesn't have a lot of other attacks, and honestly, wasting a spell slot on these people seems beneath him. There's so many other people here that can deal with zombies.
Go over there and level up the Sword of Light by killing zombies. Sure, that works.
5, 10,
Don't know if it works that way, but
10, 20, 25. Yeah, 25. And bonus action, he's going to dash. He's going to move 10, 20, 25. And then it's just going to use his action to cast Minor Illusion and create a stupid looking commoner standing like
Where?
right here, let's say.
Alright.
It's just going to be standing there, waving his arms in sheer terror.
I'm sorry.
Huge. So he's just putting a commoner out there.
That's just
Alrighty.
funny.
It is silent and waving.
Yep.
Viren, what do you wish to do?
How far can I get? And I'll dash. Get in a spot where I can.
Click, 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 click,
Right
click,
here.
click, click.
And that's it.
Brock, what about you?
I will run up and hold my action to smash the zombie in the face when I can. So I can't get to them.
Shuri.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So Sternhall's gonna move. 5, 10, 15, 30 feet here. Nope. Here. And then use my bonus action and 15 feet of my movement to switch places with him. And then I'm going to use 5 feet of movement to go there. Probably the opposite direction Phaedra wanted me to go, but you know.
Yeah, but it's just one zombie, right?
Nope.
And Phaedra Shori gets to see that there's a lot more zombies coming, shambling through the darkness.
Wait, how could Phaedra... Does Phaedra see everything that Shiori sees?
No, there was a lot more zombies standing here, and they were wiped. You wiped them out with Urk. She was already into her term, hasn't come back yet in order to save from the terror of seeing all that many zombies.
I'm just gonna do a swing or two.
Nice. That one hit was enough to kill that one.
Okay, so 5. So it's 5, 10, 15. Unfortunately, I cannot get. No, she's not gonna. She's gonna just. She won't be able to use her second attack, but she'll move here then.
All right.
And we'll go boop. Nope. This blink has been wonderful so far.
Meredith calls out, "Hey, there's another door over here. There's some kind of turn wheel. You want me to open it?"
Not yet.
Yes.
Sylvie.
She's gonna just sit down and on some beholder skeleton.
There's nothing left of the beholder. It disintegrated.
She's gonna go sit down and take a
Lick the dust.
You're the beholder dust.
Oh, sniff the beholder dust.
Sniff the beholder.
Alright, so let's see. That zombie gets over here.
Oh, hello there.
There are 2 zombies that are about to attack you. Others that come flooding into this area.
There might be more than one.
Hmm.
And you hear more groans from somewhere beyond them in the darkness.
Oh, I can see them. I don't like them, but I can see them. No.
Kale.
I suppose that I am going to dash. Let's see. Actually, I need to actually pick up my character, I guess.
I gotta check something actually.
Let's see. I can get 70 feet on a dash. I'll just go there. Why not? And I'll bonus action light up the blade because I need practice with this thing. And now I'm gonna get punched by zombies. Yay!
Singles in your hand, and you see that there's a bunch of zombies just funneling in here. Phaedra! Alright, Phaedra is still just terrified. Urk!
Oh, that's me. Hello, I'm Merc. Playing Urk with a lot more spells than normal Urk, I think. I'm using all of his spell slots. I'm not paying back. He's gonna go... Ooh. Cozy. He's gonna snuggle up next there. Because I think he was there, right? So 10, 20, 25. Yeah, 25. And then he's going to... this one, him. No. Actually, you know what? That's probably the nicest thing he could do. Yeah, he's gonna cast Cloud Daggers.
Oh, nice.
So a 5-foot cube. And it's gonna be right there in front of Kale, so that it anything that gets too close to Kale will get slashed for the next minute, I believe. Cloud of Daggers. Do that. One action, 5 cubes.
Just for the first time on turn or starts its turn there.
7 point. When it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So that's when. It's not even a saving throw, is it?
Nope.
Nope.
It'll take 6 damage on its turn. Aminette.
She's going to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is there enough space between Kale and Shiori to make a shot at the zombie in front of Shiori?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, nat 1. If you nat 1 something, you might hit somebody, but yeah, there's enough space.
I can't imagine we're not standing shoulder to shoulder with a 10-foot, but you know.
Okay. So, light crossbow, and then bonus action, hand crossbow.
Which one are you shooting at? The one in front of Kale?
The one in front of Shiori.
Alright. Both of those hit.
Okay. So the first one.
That kills it.
Second one.
What's the second one going to?
No sneak on that second one to the other zombie.
Okay.
So just 8 on that.
Is there a reason you're not running it as automatically rolling damage?
I can switch it. I'm rolling from I'm rolling from D&D Beyond.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was trying to remember if there was an actual reason for that.
He's rolling from beyond the D&D.
I'm sure there is. Let me look at Beyond 20. I'll fix that.
Alright. Will.
Oh, fuck me again. Wait. What is the range of this spell? 120 feet. He can't even see that far. I can see 60 feet. Yeah, perfect. So Will is basically just gonna aim there. And then in a line. So everything from here up to 30 feet over here.
Can you draw the line? I mean, instead of, not just the ruler, but can you draw it?
Sure thing. That.
Okay.
Will is going to cast. Tidal wave. So 10 feet wide as well.
Yeah, so if I'd known that when you were doing that, I said, no, you didn't need to roll the line. Let's see. So, dexterity saving throw, DC is 17.
Yeah, let me roll the damage as well. I just rolled 22. And if they fail and survive, they will be knocked prone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's -2, so...
My DC is 17.
Only one of them survived that. The rest of them are all smashed to bits.
You're taking away all the fun, Will.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
there's 20 more!
That was... Yeah, I'll remove that blue line as well.
Yeah.
Because it's not something that says. If there were any flames in the area, they're extinguished.
7, and is pushed up to how far?
They're not pushed anywhere. They are knocked prone if they fail. If they fail. If they succeed, they only take half damage and still stand.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. So there's a bunch of flooded zombie bodies. They're now clogging up this entire area over here.
You don't want a zombie clog. Gonna have to call a plumber for that. Undead plumber.
Do we have a zombie plunger?
We're just gonna move here. He stays there.
So basically that. There's now a mountain of bodies over there.
Yeah.
Viren.
You're muted if you're talking.
Sorry. Well, most of the zombies that I could see are dead. There's only one, and I don't want to accidentally hit anyone in the way. So, I'm just gonna... inch my way up.
By the way, you've noticed this whole time that the announcer has stopped announcing everything ever since you killed the Death Tyrant.
Could I get a shot off that death zombie without chance of hitting?
Well, there's always a chance of hitting things that are in front of you, but yeah, you can shoot at that thing.
Alright, I'll shoot a firebolt at it.
And that zombie dies.
Or I can see at least 10 more.
Well, I can't, so I did my job.
I can see 2. You got a better angle than me.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Your turn.
Oh, I see more.
Okay.
This guy's
I
back
move
here.
Forward. I smack him.
That one's not dead.
The one in front of us?
Yeah, the one that has the trap, the bunch of cloud of daggers in front of it. Yeah.
Can I hit it? Did that die?
You haven't rolled yet.
Yeah. Does that hit?
Yes, it does. And
Do I want to smite this? I don't.
and
I
just
wouldn't
like,
waste it.
Yeah, and just like with I mean, I'm wondering why you are not auto rolling damage if there's a reason.
Because I have 20 different things like
Okay.
smites and stuff that I need to apply or not apply. So it's easier to figure out than to keep track of it.
Okay. So at this point, given that a lot of the zombies are trapped back there, can't move past that, and the fact that you've got some people with long-range reusable abilities, you can pretty much just wipe out the zombies without any more play-by-play, because there's no way the zombies at this point can potentially circle around you and cause you any harm.
He looks disappointed as he puts his blade away. He's just like, I was hoping to get to use this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically, he's like, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast. At a distance, you guys can easily.
Yeah, but that's not
up.
using the fancy sword.
Yeah.
I need practice.
You need
Practice,
practice.
Save one zombie for you to hit. Just
Nice.
the last little surviving zombie crawling forward.
Once that's all done, she's gonna head toward Phaedra.
You can remove this commoner, by the way.
Yeah.
So the entire cabin up here should be safe then?
We're not gonna go and drool over bodies.
Yeah, I don't know what it looks like, so if Amanette's gonna go over and take a look too.
Yeah, they're just
Like, how much
scattered.
are we looking at?
Scattered
Cool.
corpses now. They are like, basically all of their equipment and armor has been, and weapons and any cool equipment has long been taken off of them. But there's a good chance that all of them were adventurers like you guys once.
Losers.
Okay.
He did say he was going to give us a higher purpose. He's probably going to put us back here in his zombie harem.
Ooh, what's that? Is that a hole?
Yeah, what's this?
It's part of
Devil
the castle.
butthole.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me too.
Is that an anus?
There's like actually no, it's not part of the chasm. It's a 70-foot sinkhole that is formed in the eastern wall.
Hey.
But yeah, there's the bodies are like humans, dwarves, elves, drow, tieflings. You even see some slender quaggoth bodies, Durgar, hobgoblins, troglodytes, and even some Githyanki.
Place is popular.
Oh, I
Is there a bunch of loot?
Nope. It looks like they were previously looted, which is why they only had slam attacks.
Well, that means there must be stuff somewhere. Who took their loot and put it? There must be a stash somewhere. I mean, you don't go adventuring without a whole pile of magical objects, right?
I mean, they might have left them in the cart.
Oh, well, that's true. They might have been dumb like you.
That's why you don't listen to random voice.
Although, where does that cart go? Like, oh.
Kind of want to know. Maybe we can go down this hole.
After
Um,
you.
I think Meredith said that there was a door back there.
Yeah.
Is there anything over in, like, this alcove or just more zombies?
No. As you start looking back, you do see what looks to be a statue deeper down this direction.
Go pet the statue.
No.
Oh, I see. There's this, whatever this
Oh.
is.
Alright, so you see in front of you in this cavern that has jagged 20-foot high ceilings with a smooth floor, except for a tunnel that seems to be sloping downward. Over in this direction over here. In the middle of the cave stands a life-size statue of Lokar with lidless eyes and a flowing robe.
Could you say that again?
You're in a cavern of jagged stone.
Oh, sorry, just the
It's a
statue.
statue.
It's a statue
Cut out.
of Lokar. Life-sized, with lidless eyes, with carved into with lidless eyes carved into the flowing robe. Like, it looks to be like a robe of many eyes, something that you remember because one of your party members had it at one point.
What do you think he would do if we pushed it over?
Maybe we shouldn't.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
We need to show dominance somehow, right?
I mean, go ahead.
I will.
Do you
I
want
would
to
tell
try?
you to do. I would tell you to do it, Rock, but you would miss.
Gonna kill us, isn't it? I mean, I destroyed that dragon statue with Eldritch Blast.
Maybe ask it a question first.
Oh, what many eyes you have, Lokar. Where'd you get them?
Love the unenthusiasm. I mean it.
I feel dumb asking a question to a statue.
I mean, I could flirt with the statue. I flirted with the door. It didn't get me anywhere, though.
And you think flirting with a statue will get you much further?
No, but done worse. Just kidding. Let's see. I just want to unload an Eldritch Blast into it. I'm tired of this place.
You've only been through one floor.
I'm tired of this place.
Barely one floor.
Tired of this place. How many more are there?
He counts on his fingers. I don't know.
Which way was the lava pit again? There's no inscriptions or anything else on this statue.
Nope.
Who in our party had a cloak of many eyes?
Balthor.
I believe. The tiefling.
You said there was a sloping tunnel going down?
Yep.
Over here?
I gotta go back and get the other ones.
I believe there wasn't more loot. Where did it go? No, I'm just kidding. I need loot.
People, catch up! We found a way down!
Hey, what's with that statue?
Okay, we're coming.
Looks a lot like the ones near the front. Except this one's by itself, and that robe's different.
Sorry.
Oh, and take this tunnel because it's nicer and smells less.
Smells less. Okay.
Just gestures as the pile of bodies.
Oh, okay.
Good news, everyone. We're effective.
I think I just got Urk through the wall. I wall hacked. Oh.
Just gonna
No clip.
guide myself through
Question, question for the DM.
Yeah?
Oh. Where'd Fader go? Holy shit.
Whoops.
Does
You took it from me! Sorry.
does animated work on raised,
Well,
dead raised?
No, they've lost whatever you could use to animate them.
It again. I know how to do it now. Have free up. No.
Did I just lose you off the map?
Yes.
Guys?
You did it again.
Yeah,
Where is Will? Where is Will?
Yeah, I don't know where Phaedra is either.
Whatever.
I think
Everything's
Will got
so-
cheated.
They're both in the
Will.
no place by accident.
Will got cheated.
Hey, Will, we're in the no-no place.
You're both still on the map. I mean, you know, physically there. It's just that your tokens have gone missing because of I was trying to move your tokens at the same time you were trying to move your tokens, and that ended up in disaster.
Yeah, I wish there was a summon token button.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Or that if you pulled, no, that would invalidate that.
Put them there. I'm gonna keep more next to her.
Yeah. So
Should-
what I'm gonna do is that you guys are going down, correct?
I mean, Kale is just looking down there. He's not actively going down there. He's
We're
waiting for the
going
others to decide.
down. You hear a voice from the
Because
nether realm.
if you're going down, I don't need to worry about moving your refixing your tokens.
Nah.
Alright,
if you're going to be
move it.
staying here and exploring some more, I need to fix your tokens.
No,
No,
fuck this
fuck
level.
this place. Yeah.
Fuck this level.
Yes.
Onwards to the next level.
I'm gonna shoot the
Wait,
statue as we leave.
A new level of all new bullshittery.
Yeah,
Mhm.
this level was bad. I can't wait to see what the other level is.
What are you worried about?
What level are you guys at now?
Oh,
13.
2.
13, yes.
All right. As you descend down further, you feel more confident in yourselves, especially after that quick battle with a death tyrant of all things.
Just a quick battle.
Welcome to level 14.
I don't.
You feel pretty
Yay.
proud of yourself after that quick battle with a death tyrant.
It
The
was-
Galacron me doesn't though.
Oh, does that mean that Fawn doesn't level up?
Correct.
Ooh,
Or-
Varen, you're gonna be
Varen.
Oh, sorry,
behind.
Viren.
Mm.
Fuck you, Viren.
It's fine.
But technically, aren't we doing milestones? So doesn't that mean all the characters across the board?
Well,
God
the
damn it, shut up.
The Simulacrum won't level up.
Simulacrums do not
Simulacrums-
level.
Oh, I
What
see.
level?
They
I
stay static.
Ah, well,
Yeah.
shit.
So after
Sorry.
we walked around, I was like,
Simulacrum
everyone
will-
else here seems much stronger than before, except you, Viren. You're as weak as always.
Yeah, Viren is not doing well.
Oh
Well,
god,
it's-
level up.
This is problematic because it's a more dangerous place. But hey,
Well, it was Viren's choice.
exactly.
Oh my god, I have 3 attacks now.
Oh my god, leveling up with all of these items and oh no.
Welcome to
Hey.
level 6 to the 16th floor of the dungeon.
Oh, good.
I thought you were gonna say welcome to level 16. I was like, dang, we jumped a lot of levels.
Damn it, I messed up something with Frock's thing. Hold on,
I really should stop rolling for
to
health.
restart my page.
Yeah,
I
I,
don't
got
think
a
I've ro-
2.
I don't think I've rolled high at any point. Whatever. I don't need help.
How did you touch my token, Chris?
I don't know. I did something and I needed to restart.
So, should I swap out the skill that I never use for a skill that might be useful?
Hey, Gris.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna level up Urk, though.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
For Jesse.
do that himself.
Actually, I don't know if he's wants more barbarian or bard or.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he would go Bard, right? Because that is what he does. Ooh, a ability score increase. Well, you know what? That means I can go for a feature instead, right?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay, so let's see. I'm just trying to put your tokens down so I can see where everybody is. Okay, there's Fruck. There's Kale.
I wanted to max out wisdom,
Fury.
but
Oh no, something happened with Viren as I was trying to pull him out.
That's his problem.
there we go. I'm just gonna do this one because that makes my life easier.
Alright.
I don't have to. Let's see. Let's see if I can refresh it without going out. Nope, that's stuck. God damn it. I don't know what's happening with me pulling tokens out that's causing it to crash, but
Oh, I can finally fix you guys if you get hit by a spell.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can end one spell effect by touching you as an action.
Hooray.
It doesn't have a level restriction, so
Ooh, what's this that I get? Ooh.
Good news, everybody. I have a once a day spell that I can only do once.
I can now sense anything that is hidden or invisible within 10 feet of me.
You guys want to know a fun thing? When I go into the level up and I click on spells, it fucking chugs because it loads all of my spells.
Oh god, I can only imagine.
and it doesn't like the fact that I already added all the spells.
Yeah, this is the same thing here. Oh, do I get higher level spells? No. I can't. Do I even get a new spell? I don't think I do, actually.
So I gained like what? A couple of hit points and the Warcaster feat.
Oh, nice.
So now I can just keep my shield on.
I need to get rid of this real quick because I have a plus stand from 8 and it's gonna fuck up my character Mancer. If I now I gotta redo it. Do I gain anything else on level 14? Seems a bit weird. Did I get an API?
Is that my constitution?
No, you guys are multi-classing this.
1. I lose from this level. I lose 2 hit points.
Right. Let me know if you guys can see or not, because this entire area is supposed to be well lit.
I can see.
I can see.
It's top left.
Rolled a 2 and gained 2, so I gained 4.
I see a dragon. Should I see a dragon?
Ah, crap.
That's what I was about to
Yeah,
say.
damn it. Yeah, there's a lot of things on this map. I'm just.
I can see through walls. I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
I cannot see through walls.
Me
You
neither.
see too much.
If you can,
See, I see through this wall here.
All right. Does that help?
Nope,
No,
I'm
I
black.
see black.
Yep.
Yeah.
darkness is my ally.
I mean, now we don't see anything we shouldn't see anymore.
Yeah,
there you go, Grizz.
I switched to Fog of War.
There you go.
That means I got.
But it's supposed to be basically because it's a well-lit area. Then that I had to double check dynamic lighting, and apparently I screwed something up.
Okay, so now I can have an out-of-body experience.
I get a new spell. What do I want? Magic. Come here.
Did it add my buff? It probably didn't add buff. Let's see. Oh, let me just check with you. 10, 6, 11. Didn't add buff, so I should add that. Because I should get 13 extra hit points.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, do we regain spells and such on the level up? Or
Yes, you
no?
do.
Oh shit. It's not like
It's a
I have.
blessing and a curse.
Yeah, no. I regain spell slots. That's it. That's only good.
This is the cool picture that I wanted to share with you, especially since you accidentally already saw the dragon. For this level, the Crystal Labyrinth.
Yeah.
I like crystals.
It looks like we're in space. Space Darkin.
What dwells here? Yeah, that's the page I want to keep track of. Right, yep, crystal walls, floors. Alright.
Oh, and I figured it out from Roll20. For the automatically roll damage, all you do is you click the weapon and it'll roll everything all at
Viren,
once.
you can put your own token
Yeah.
on there simply because
I figured that out.
you know, after the you know, having to reload the page a couple times, like I'm just gonna let you do it.
Green.
So you can just drag and drop your token onto wherever the rest of everyone else is.
Hey, Gris.
Yep.
I'm not doing a level up for Urk, but would it be okay if I regain all of his spell slots as well?
Yes, it's fine. Spell
Yes.
slots, rages, anything he's missing.
Yeah, I'll do that
I
instead.
think it's his spell
I'll-
slots in this case because you know you already
Bardic
had a long rest
Inspiration.
earlier. Yeah. Oh yeah, Bardic Inspiration especially.
Yeah, so I'll just do
Joel
that.
only have 3
No
spell
level up for him
slots.
yet.
Stupid.
How the fuck did that jump that high?
What?
Phaedra's passive perception is 26 now.
She's got that
Did you
shield.
increase the wisdom?
Did you up something? You had an API, right? What did you do?
I mean, I put on my shield.
That's probably it.
Oh yeah, that's true. Will should have his shield on at all times now.
Yeah, that's weird. In D&D Beyond, it says my passive is 26. And Roll20, it says it's 22.
Is my aid still active?
You never gave me aid.
No, my aid.
Oh.
How long does it last? Like an hour?
It lasts 8 hours, so...
Well, then we haven't been that long. We cast it right before the eyeball guy. Or the skull guy.
I just mean with the level up.
I would assume so.
Okay.
Where am I getting that from?
Will's passive perception is still 24. If that works, so
both of those work. Okay.
Oh!
what did you do?
Something bugged out and it says I've got 2 sentinel shields on.
Ah, well, why not the old wield?
Dual shields.
Apparently I can dual wield shields in D&D Beyond.
Good job, D&D Beyond.
I mean, technically you can. There's no rule stating you can't.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess. Oh, goodness.
I wish to turn into a bowling ball.
Yes.
Hey, if you're a monk and you have proficiency with shields, you can. It would be monk weapons, in a way.
Why is... It shouldn't be 22, though, in here. Is there something...
I can only do it twice, though, so don't get charmed too often. Or, like, cursed or whatever.
Good news. I have a 3rd spell slot.
Oh,
nice. Congrats!
Will gained nothing.
Oh, for some reason that is a 6 instead of a 5.
Now cast 3 spells, for sure.
Got it.
I gained nothing.
You lost stuff?
You did that to yourself.
I don't even get any...
There we go.
Extra health.
We're just gonna start seeing we're only using fireball soon.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean,
Do you still have your bag of holding? Or do I have to give it to my body to Phaedra?
I mean, it looks like I have my bag of holding.
If I can't put my body in there, I don't care about it.
I mean, you can put your body in any kind of bag. It just might need to cut down more a little bit.
Oh, and that has a bag of colding if you like the colder temperatures.
Will has a bag. He can put you in that.
Will has a bag.
I feel like we're downgrading. Just shove you in a bag, call it a day.
Next you're going to offer to put me in a wood chipper.
Body in a wood chipper. First Mystic Arcanum.
Yeah, one of the more interesting features of Torel, you know, this world that you guys are on, is the fact that rather than having a moon, you're orbited by an asteroid belt known as the Tears of Saloon.
So what you're saying is we don't have a moon yet.
Or you had a moon at one point and it broke apart.
Yeah, but then that means we could have a moon soon again.
With enough glue and duct tape, anything could become a moon again.
Will makes a moon.
Well, actually, there might actually be another moon or two up there. I don't remember how many, but I just find it interesting that rather than listed as rings, you actually have an asteroid belt.
Will cast create moon.
Sounds like a friend.
Oh yeah, the 2nd level spell, Create Moon. How could I forget about it?
Yes. New spells can be made.
That is true.
hey, if you just kill a couple of gods and you stop the whole only up to 9th level spells being a thing, you can start doing 10th level spells.
Let's kill the gods so we can go above level 20.
Yeah. 20th level spell. Control Alt Delete.
That's quickly.
Yeah.
Kill gods, become gods. That's kind of how it works.
Nah.
I
Nah.
want to be a god. That would be awesome.
Nah.
Feel like we're playing for the other team if that's the goal.
Well, gods can't disappear if they're dead.
Checkmate, Galen Cole.
Let's go.
Now.
Oh, not wrong.
You can't steal them if we get rid of them first.
Yeah, forget
God damn it,
fighting
all
you.
these
We'll
gods
just,
that I
we'll
was
just
trying
kill
to
the
capture are
gods.
just ending up dead somehow.
Oh my.
It's like, but it's a hard decision. What would I be the god of?
I know what I would be god of.
Yes.
I would
They're
be
like
the
a-
god of mind your own business.
Vin would just be the new Vecna.
Isn't Vecna just fated to die in every edition?
The undead dead god of secrets, something like that. Yeah.
Well, I mean that does fit more a different player, but you know.
No. Oh,
Is there like a god of laziness? Because
dibs.
Damn it.
Dionysus, parties, drinking.
no, he's not a partier though.
God of naps.
God of naps.
Oh,
God of
that
naps
sounds
and
But he
drinking.
does appreciate fine wine.
Alright, so
But
are we charging this golem or now?
Are you guys ready for me to describe things?
Yeah,
All right. So
I'm ready.
the first thing to keep in mind is that unless noted otherwise, the dungeon here is brightly lit throughout. The crystal walls, ceiling, and floor emit magical light that changes color every 10 minutes, shifting through all the hues of the rainbow. So you've got a sparkling rainbow ahead of you. Doors are also carved from slabs of opaque white crystal, similar in weight and consistency to stone. Ahead of you, you see what appears to be a golem made out of sparkling crystal. It's fashioned to look a lot like a Githyanki, and it is standing still, facing the passageway you guys are all in. But it is currently not making any move towards you.
Everyone be careful.
Humpty Dumpty Dumpty Dump.
Well,
As soon as
go-
you
go-
start coming out into the hall, the golem moves. And hold on one second. Let me grab out the proper page for it.
Be careful, everyone. Nope.
Will has a death wish.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
I just want to see if I can talk. It basically puts up one hand in the halt position. Its other hand. Let's see. Its other. Ah! Sorry. I opened it up wrong. No, that's not right. I hate when I do that. The other hand seemingly pushing backwards as if readying for an attack.
Like, we didn't come all this way to be told what to do by a big rock.
It's not a rock. It's a boulder.
It's quite shiny.
Are you
don't
guys
think it
making a
wants
lot
us.
of noise?
Will is just talking.
We're just talking. We're not yelling
Yeah,
at it.
just- Yeah.
We're not talking. We're not making a lot of noise. We're just yelling. What?
My character's not yelling, but yeah.
Fuck you, dude! Don't tell us to stop! No.
Yeah, fuck the man. Fuck your authority.
I think we're just talking regular voice levels.
Yeah.
All right.
We're not being stealthy, if that's what you're asking.
Yes. From around the corner steps a tall, willowy figure, clearly a Gith. You've technically seen things like this before, armed and gazing at the group of you. Do any of you speak Gith?
I think I
No.
already went through
Why would we?
this.
I don't even
No.
think that's a option in character creation.
But I do now.
Will speaks Gnomish.
So,
Goblin.
So
I
Viren
do
is
now
taking a
speak
moment.
GIF.
This Gith is approaching rapidly, and another one comes out into the hall as if evaluating. The crystal golem seems to be taking a step forward, clearly aggravated that you guys are pouring out of the hall, looking like it's ready to strike you at any moment.
Well, I'm. Cool.
Will is standing his ground, and
Yep.
I'm thinking of the rest of you just pouring out of there. You're about to set off the golem. So you might wanna
Will
start
is just
moving.
standing there, holding his staff and shield, and just looking kind of miffed at the golem.
I forgot to put Meredith out here.
Yeah, if the golem takes a swipe at anybody, Phaedra's gonna hit it.
So Viren, do you say
Listen,
anything?
we mean no harm. We're just trying to get further down these floors. Let us
5
through.
feet or 10 feet.
And the Gith responds in the Gith language. Who are you people? Why do you disturb us? What are you trying to get to?
The way to the next floor. We're just adventurers.
You don't usually see your kind getting this far.
Yes, I expect most of them get killed on the floor above us.
Except for those who learn how to sneak around. You see a second Gith.
Well, will you let us just pass through? We don't mean you any harm.
Roll persuasion check.
Oh, great.
Easiest floor ever.
10 feet. The floors are like all 10 feet.
Persuasion? Right.
I said roll 20 it didn't do well with this map.
I'm not a persuasive person.
Oh, so each square is 10 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. Well done, roll 20. Well done.
The second Gith pulls out her sword and just kind of gestures towards you guys and says, "Why don't you go back up that way? I've heard that if you're really serious about getting around in this dungeon, I've heard that there's archways that you can use, but you aren't trespassing on our lands and not potentially getting right down to our enemies."
Those archways come with penalties. And we don't know how to activate any of the ones currently above us. On the upper floor. Yes, you did.
That's not our problem, but you are our problem if you continue to insist on invading our territory.
Is
There's starting to sound annoyed.
I'm handling it. I think. Is this
Kale,
entire?
do you say that out loud at this point? Or you just kind of like.
Well, he doesn't
understand.
understand. He doesn't understand what they're
Oh,
saying, so he wouldn't
yeah,
even think
never mind.
say that
Forgot.
unless Viren is translating.
I speak in my normal language, but everything can understand me.
All right, so well, if you mention archways, Caleb would be like, well, speaking of archways, there was that one that on the other side of the lava pit right before you guys got all tied up. There was some kind of dwarven puzzle thing.
What? What? I'm sorry.
Slipped my mind with all of the excitement we were having.
Well, they don't seem to be very happy that way down here. We could try to go through that puzzle archway.
It means getting past the teleporter traps.
We'll be fine.
Which means potentially getting teleported above lava again.
Cast fly on you before you use the teleporter, right?
You don't know if you're gonna get teleported there.
I'll say in a whisper, or we could just attack them. They're not gonna let us pass.
Kale is gonna eye the golem.
It's up to you guys.
I mean, if you just...
I'm trying to be explained and trying to be persuasive, but they really don't like visitors.
You really should have cast that on me. I mean,
Another pair of Gith, male and female, come walking up there, trying to see what's going on.
Can you ask them if there's something? If there's some way we could convince them?
What? Ask them if there's any way we can earn passage?
Yeah, something like that.
Is there a way for us to perhaps earn passage to the next floor?
The Gith kind of look at each other, and they start whispering to each other a bit. All the while keeping you guys in eye lights, like you know, they're one's leaning over to another, whispering something, and they're keeping eyes on you when this is all going on. And one of them eventually looks. Hold on a second. Trying to get names here. I'm bad with names. One of them says to you is that perhaps, but that would require taking you to a bit of a secretive place.
I like secretive. Oh wait, I can't understand.
I'll translate.
I like secretive places.
Well, if there's a problem you need solved, we are very good at solving problems.
Tell them about the Death Tyrant.
They should be able to assume that we killed the Death Tyrant. And that's down here.
How long we kill the Death Tyrant in less than 30 seconds?
I mean, it's less than 15 seconds.
15 seconds.
Well, maybe the Death Tyrant was just having a bad day. Well, definitely the worst day of his life, but still.
Last.
He wasn't really alive now, was he?
Oh, true.
Well,
of his unlife?
Yeah, but that's just a pain to
say. That discussion maybe later.
What? So, is that a potential yes to us helping use to gain passage?
We'll have to find out what he will say when he speaks to you. But maybe you will come with us. And they kind of gesture. Aminette, are you sneaking off at this point, or after you hear, or are you going to stay with Viren? That's right. You can't understand the Gith, but Viren.
No, I can't understand them. But
I'm translating.
Oh, she's just kind of hiding behind Viren right now.
Okay.
Question: how long is this walk going to be?
It's a little bit away from here, but you'll have to keep with us.
Less than an hour?
should be. Why?
Well, I use magic to understand other languages.
They kind of nod at that.
Hold on, Bearing. Couldn't you just cast the spell again?
Could, but that's a waste of a spell slot.
Ah, you got plenty of them, I'm sure.
I do, but still a waste of a spell slot.
Okay, now this is going to be fun because instead of darkness, I'm going to have to figure out the route and reveal everything. Alright.
Right, so let's get into the heart of things before we start a fight.
Yay!
Let's get surrounded before we start a fight.
Listen, if tongues runs out, I'm gonna give someone else the power to speak. Someone who's more persuasive than I am.
There's something fun about just watching the map get slowly revealed.
What the fuck is this door's purpose?
I don't know. There were plenty,
It looks like there was probably a wall here at one point.
Yeah,
Maybe,
there are
sure.
plenty of workarounds in you know, in the room upstairs that you guys narrowly missed having to fight the Death Tyrant because you were actually going the right way, and then boom, you triggered the Bane, and all of a sudden it's like, whoop, nope, you have to walk away from that and lose all your ability to hide from the teleporter. So at
Question,
that point,
is this
it was
a
like,
just a dark... Is this just a dark abyss? Should we technically be able to see across it, like from here to here?
that's a dark abyss, yes.
Yeah, so like we should be able to see across this,
you're right.
right?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a big area.
That was a big abyss.
Yep.
Maybe we should get a description along the way.
That's why I was clearing out all the little spaces
Yeah.
to figure out what areas. Yeah, I
Really?
would have just used the dark thing, but I you know was playing around with it and going, okay, no, this is actually, it says well lit everywhere. So
Yep.
So you come into here, and you see what appears to be a kind of watchtower, but in a flame crystal stalactite. It hangs above the pit, and it's a pit that's filled with silvery mist. Encased in the stalactite, you see what appears to be a Githyanki. She is watching down at you and is like kind of giving a nod to the others. To be as you pass by it. You see a wall in this chamber that is engraved with images of armored Gith riding red dragons.
Wow.
Comforting.
As you
Wait,
head-
where?
That would have been in this room.
Like murals.
Oh,
Yes.
murals.
In this room, you see 12 severed mind flayer heads that are mounted on the east and west walls. Most of this area does seem to have been destroyed at some point. You're escorted through. This room doesn't have a description. You're in a hallway here.
Did we see across the abyss here?
Oh, yeah, you see another watchtower.
Oh, initiative.
No, I hit the wrong button as I was.
Buttons.
You even see a red dragon from a distance with looks to be a one of the knights.
Hmm,
Oh my!
that is good information.
They kind of glance your way and realizing that, okay, there are non-Gith in the area to be worried about.
Good
That
thing
would
we
be weird.
didn't start combat.
Just seeing a dragon in the distance. Yeah, all right. Red dragon. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, this is fine.
Eventually, you are led into what looks to be some kind of laboratory. A male Gith is currently here working with a set of mason's tools, carving the head of what looks to be another one of those crystal golems. This one lying atop one of the tables to the west room. There's also a fully complete golem standing on the other side of the room, watching vigil. Additionally, this room is surrounded by shelves stacked with books, spell components, pieces of crystal, and most likely the skulls of mind flayers. The Gith looks up from his work and seemingly frowns a little bit, noticing that there are strangers in here. Hold on a second, let me look this guy up. He has an actual name on his thing, so he might actually have a page or something like that. Let's see.
A handout.
No, he's just a Gith. All right.
So
How long does it take?
Will once had a manual of golem creating, and he's seeing this guy create golems. Does he ever see a book around?
There are a lot of books around.
Is this guy is currently looking into?
No, he's in the middle of. He was in the middle of carving.
Wow. Just keeping that in mind. Would be kind of neat to learn how to make a crystal golem.
Alright, so he kind of like stops his work and looks over at you guys. Interesting.
How long does it take to
we have
get
some
here?
visitors. Probably like 10, 15 minutes.
Okay.
And the Gith with you basically say, yeah, these guys really want to get through here. They didn't want to go back up to the previous floor and offered to do us some kind of favor. So I figured it would be a good idea for them to come talk to you. Maybe you can find them useful. Kind of grins a little at that. And he kind of like nods. 1 second, double checking something. Yeah. Yes. Well, yes, that's true. You're dismissed. I imagine you still have your training to complete for the day. And the warriors nod and leave you behind.
There you come. No.
So much knowledge in this room.
Yeah. So like he kind of like looks you guys all over and then looks to Varen. We're using magic to speak with us.
Yes, I've never come across your kind before.
Oh, I take it you've
Indeed.
never made it out to the astral sea then.
No, never made it to the astral sea just yet.
Well, we are here fighting our ancient enemy. They have a colony not in one of the levels of this dungeon, so to speak.
Oh, cool. So you wouldn't mind us going down there and wreaking havoc then?
Well, it says.
Oh, sorry, he can't understand. Fuck, I forget.
I'm
yeah.
translating, don't worry.
Alright.
So.
Might as well act as a conduit for conversation.
Yeah, be useful.
Google Translate over here.
Well. That depends on you. It's also possible you might be going down there to aid them. He kind of shrugs. It has happened before you scoff at that idea.
I'm gonna scoff. Huh.
He then switches over to common and says, I guess this is a much more useful tongue so that way your friend here doesn't have to get tongue-tired. He looks at all of them. I do speak your language.
Useful.
But tell us a bit more about this enemy of yours. I don't know. As a player, I know what it is, but I don't think Kale would know.
He kind of gestures towards one of the skulls. The Illithad, our ancient enemy. They enslaved us once upon a time, and now, when the young come of age, they must prove themselves as part of the clan by killing one.
Can we prove ourselves in such a way?
No, that is not what you've been asked here for. You see, we stationed here have a bit of a problem. Our leader is, well, she's become more and more strict, more and more violent as of late. Those who are falling behind in their training, well, she has sent them off long before they are ready to be slaughtered. I don't know what you know, if any of you know about us, but it is not that easy for us to have children in the first place. We tend to live in the astral sea where children can't be conceived, let alone born. Nothing ages out there. We have to come here in little bastions of the material plane in order to reproduce and keep our numbers. And yes, we do lose people. We do lose the young in the coming of age ceremony, but not in the type of numbers that she has created by her tyranny.
So are you wanting us to stage a coup for you?
Yes. I wish you to kill Commander Alchaya.
And Will take his hat off and put a beret on.
Beret!
I mean, I feel like I know a bit about coups, being on the receiving end of one.
In case you... Oh, yes, it looks like that, Tobias. That's exactly what the caverns look like. But, yes. And to sweeten the deal, as it were, she holds two magical tomes.
I'm sold.
Wait, but just wait a minute, Viren. Dibs.
Excuse me, no. How dare you?
You know the rule of dibs.
What are the nature of these tomes, out of curiosity?
A manual of gainful exercise and a tome of clear thought is what I understand.
Wait, so like exercise, like I can get some buff gains?
Yes.
I'll take their thoughts.
She has promised them to the most accomplished soldier, but I am certain she's keeping them for herself.
Well then, how do we get close to her so we can do this? And how do you clue in your people that we're not to be trifled with?
Yeah, and aren't we just going to diminish your numbers even more if more of you get in the way?
Okay, let's add a long sigh on that. With her dead, we are going to lose less people.
Oh, I mean, it's your math. It's up to you.
Well, that's where I'm asking, like, how many would stand aside while we do this? Do we have to worry about interference from your own people? Are there those that are loyal to her?
When she is dead, well, as long as you can get out of there, it shouldn't be that much of a problem. You'll be able to go out the same way you came in, and once you leave this place, they'll have no reason to hunt you. If, however, you are caught in the act, or, you decide to attack her while she's in the middle of other people, well, that's on you now, isn't it?
Well, then I expect you to give us the most intel that you can so we can try to avoid that kind of situation. Our success is your success, correct?
Yes. All right. They are on the Star Dock, and I have a gate that can get you there.
Can we send, like, someone to scout ahead and make sure that there's not additional, like, we're not just jumping into a middle of problem? Or is it one way? Oh, you said we can get in and out the same way.
Well, you're going to need a Stargate rod. He kind of pulls a rod from off of the from off his bench.
Speaking of rods, could you do also one additional favor?
1 foot long black crystal rod. There you
go. Speaking of rods, could you do one additional favor? And he pulls out one of the tuning rods. If we succeed, could you attune this to your plane?
Oh, you wish attuned to the astral plane? I can give you one of those if you take care of her. Yes.
Yay, my spell won't be completely useless. Okay, sure. I'm game. I know Viren wants to
So
look at your books.
are you okay with this?
I mean, I've been part of a coup before, you know, the receiving end, but you know, it.
Because this seems like a leader that, you know, doesn't really care about other people's lives.
She's sending people to die at such a lot more alarming rate.
Was she always like this?
I wouldn't know. This is, as far as I know, this might be the first. This might, for all I know, be her first duty dealing with training children. But none of the rest of my companions here think that she is doing a good job either. Most are just too afraid of her to say anything. Those that speak up in her presence, well, they're likely sent to deal with the mind flayers and don't come back.
She sounds like an asshole.
Yes, indeed. So, we gotta go someplace called Stardock and deal with this bitch?
A dragon.
What? What about a dragon?
I'm asking the guy, does she have a dragon? We saw some dragons. Are we fighting a dragon, too?
Well... Now there's a question. He pauses for a moment.
What's her CR rating?
There are plenty of dragon. There are a few dragons up on the Stardock. But I think she might have a dragon companion. I don't think she treats it very well, from what I understand. So whether it helps her or not, I don't know.
Well, I could try to sweet talk the dragon guys. I can speak Draconic, and I'm used to dealing with dragons. Be like, hey guys, we're gonna get rid of this bitch, you know.
Yeah.
I know it went really well with the skull thing, but
she also speaks Draconic, though. You might want to be aware of that. Hey,
yeah, that's fine.
You're pretty clever there, Kale. That's of course Meredith talking.
Yeah, Kale's just gonna like preen. He's like, I'm fairly persuasive. As long as I don't have to seduce them. I'm not sure about seducing a dragon.
He's not the greatest.
You'd be the first.
Or statues.
Tiranoth, she is up on the Stardock. But she's usually outside on for some reason dragons don't have a hard time in, well, the vacuum of space, as it were. There's no air out there, and it's actually needed since it's not like space is the astral sea.
Oh wait, so none of these guys are gonna be able to breathe?
Oh no, there's air inside the Stardock.
Oh yeah, okay. I was like,
oh man.
I mean, I would have been fine. I don't need to breathe. I don't think. Well, I don't know. He looks at Viren. Do you need to breathe?
Yes.
The dragon will defend the crutch, and if it turns out you guys are, he kind of like stares at you. Any of you, Illithid infiltrators and harm the crutch. Well, all bets are off. Even the dragons will come and strike you down for it.
I don't know if it
We're
makes
in
it-
like a Gith kindergarten.
I don't know if it makes any difference. But we have killed one of those before. And their little pet.
And their little
yeah.
dogs too.
Yeah, little brain.
We were
thing.
bothered on a carriage trip by a red dragon, weren't we?
I was more talking about the mind flayers.
Oh yeah, that was a good as well. Was I with you then?
Companions. No, that was before you.
Before me. Before my time. Were you around before my time?
Hey, there's a typo.
Wow, you're old.
There's a typo here because her name is Ash Tyranathor, but right above it, they missed the H.
Ass.
Yeah, and it's like, oh god, they really needed somebody to go over several more proofreaders than they had.
Well, then, are we staging a Gith coup next session? I'm all for it.
I just need to ask a question, not in character. I completely forgot which one is which. Githzerai or Githyanki? What are these?
These are Githyanki.
Githyanki.
Space pirates.
Space pirates.
Yeah, these are the guys from the Astral Sea, warriors, pirates. That have been waging a war with the.
Are these different from the Gith that we saw in the first room? A different flavor of Gith?
They're a different flavor of Gith, but I don't think people who don't know the difference between a Gith and a
Gith.
Yeah, Giz and whatever wouldn't recognize them to be different. Because as far as they're concerned, same people.
Mm.
It's kind of like someone who's never ever seen Star Trek before suddenly being stranded in a convention full of Romulans and Vulcans and Klingons and asked to point out how many types of aliens there are, and there would be like 2. Whereas a die-in-the-hard Star Trek fan would look at a Vulcan, look at a Romulan, and go, "I think that's that, and that's that, and that one over there is a hybrid between the two." Like you basically have to have a higher level of nerdom to recognize the difference between the two types, or in D&D terms, somebody telling the easy difference between a wood elf and a high elf. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Phaedra will speak up and say, I don't see any reason why we don't do this. Out of character.
Yeah.
I would like to. Is the movement intellect based in the astral plane? Like, is that like across the board?
What?
Is the movement intellect based?
In the astral plane itself, yes.
Oh, good.
It sounded like it's a pocket of the material plane that they raise their children in, though. It's just like a material plane kindergarten.
Yeah,
so they can have kids.
Yeah, the Stardock is in space, not the Astral Sea. The Astral Sea is another plane entirely, whereas space is still technically the material plane.
Oh, good.
It's just that they find it more comforting because there's they can fly around in there. There's a Spelljammer can cross both the Astral Sea and space. Is the cool parts of it. They can. It's easier to get to the Astral Sea from space. Is another way of putting it.
I was just gonna say we're gonna have to put Phaedra on hover mode with the negative 1 intellect. So yeah.
Yeah, not till you get to the Astral Sea, and even then, there are ways around it that you might be able to learn from the Gith themselves.
Wait, what's your strength? What's your intelligence score?
9.
I thought it was increased.
Oh, that's right. It's 10. Hey.
Cool.
Wasn't it from the intellect thing that you haven't picked up yet?
No, That was from a point that I took a long time ago because
Okay, good.
Phaedra promised she tried to be a little less dumb.
Good news, you'd move faster on the astral plane.
Hey.
It's 3 times your intelligence score.
So 3 times 0 is 0, so...
No, 3 times 10 is 30.
Oh, okay. Hey, that's
Score, not modifier.
Oh boy, Baron could move really far.
So
45 feet's not too bad.
Oh god, are we really gonna do this? Okay, yeah.
I mean, we could just go back and do the puzzle, suck up the teleporters and do the puzzle door.
There was just one thing that I caught that maybe someone else didn't point out. This guy said that once we kill her, we can go back the same way we came in.
That was to get through the gate to the Stardock, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
he showed you what the Stardock rods look like.
So
He's going to
back
use
here,
one on
basically.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to benefit from 2 books that Viren's going to steal and never let anyone see.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Good luck with that.
A tuning fork, which we can go to the astral plane if we need to.
We need it.
I don't know if we can sweeten the deal at all, but we can think about that.
Yeah. I'm just unclear on how this gets us one step lower into the dungeon, but I'm stupid maybe.
Well,
I mean, we can hash that out.
The other thing it is going to get you, other than those manuals, is Kale wanted a tuning fork to the Astral Sea, something that you might end up needing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I already mentioned that. That was what we.
And it was permission
the
also
books.
to go down lower.
Yes,
One.
Okay. All right then.
I started the negotiations off with permission to go further down.
Yeah.
To go to the next floor.
No, we cannot do that for you, but we could let you kill our leader.
I mean, we could also ask for maybe some kind of like ID or something in case we run into any other people
And
again.
hey, from the description of this person, he said that they said that most of the GIF here are afraid of the leader, but if we kill the leader, they're gonna be afraid of us.
It sounds like they might try to interfere, but then after we kill her, it's gonna be like, oh fuck, those guys are badass. So,
if they don't see us attacking their leader, we should be fine. So quick, unseen death.
like, can we shove Cinder through the door ahead of time to see what's on the other side before we jump into a whole pile of GIF?
If it's another plane of existence.
Nope, it's not another plane of existence. It is the Stardock, which is an orbit around Toril. Which is why I was bringing up the fact that, oh, this is cool. Toril has a bunch of asteroids circling it.
Oh, good.
It's called Saloon's Tears. The Stardock is one of Saloon's Tears.
We're going to be in one of them.
We're going to space, guys.
So that crystal, that level 16 crystal labyrinth handout you handed out was a.
It was actually a picture of the Stardock.
It was a picture of the
Stardock.
Yeah, that's a picture of the Stardock, not the dungeon level.
Yeah, I know, but that's the front cover picture of the dungeon level.
That is
mostly, because it's mainly the Stardock.
That is stupid. It should have been a picture or 2 pictures for this level.
Yeah, they should have. But like I said, I have a love-hate thing with this book. A lot because, again, there are some really stupid things that they did with it. However, the fact that it's a huge dungeon crawl really appeals to me.
Just make a mega dungeon yourself then.
The dungeon crawls aren't great for me. I'm a charisma character. I can't seduce dungeons.
Well,
I have one level with just a bar.
There are people in well, we talked about this yesterday. You didn't want me throwing anything like that in there because you make it trapped forever in that bar.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like a bad thing. Do they have good wine there?
Tobias and I had a nice discussion yesterday about SCPs.
As long as it's not the IKEA, we'll be fine.
Yeah, you know.
Oh well.